Ew.
Hello, everyone. That was a great... Your ew is going to be the first thing people hear for this episode.
Yay!
Welcome back,
I win!
listeners, to session 14, question mark?
What?
One of these days, we're going to hit, like, a big number. I'm going to be like, whoa! Today, that number is 14.
Whoa!
Where last we left off,
Yeah.
the fairy fair had been vanquished. No bears or fairs
We have the bear.
We have
of
the
any
bear.
kind. Are of any kind of present in that part of the world.
Winnie.
Though you now have a bear
A blind
with
bear.
you. I believe just in the garden outside. The party had acquired passage to the city of Pinbury, seat of House Osrine. And through various motivations, it seems that one of them, in Zoraxis, is there for something vengeful. Others traveling there for other threads that they've come upon on their journeys thus far. But where we pick up, you are just exiting, I believe, the House of Saffron, the informal lord of Lemrae.
It's morning, right?
It is morning, yes. A few hours after early morning, so kind of like 10
So shops have opened up.
shops have opened up.
Okay, we should go check out some things before we head out.
Yes, I need to find a clothing.
I want to find a magic store. The one that... I've written notes. I'll look into it. What do you want to do? Kaylin.
Me?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Are we going?
You're lying.
Are we going into town?
You're supposed to say.
Yes.
We're deciding what we want to do.
Oh, I gotta go find a guy about it.
Oh,
Thing.
I'm going to go to Averyns. The flower
Are we there
inn.
already?
No, it's across the way.
It's not too far away from Saffron's place.
Yeah.
The shops.
Oh, we're not. We haven't left.
No.
You're still in Lemrae.
Where are you?
What
in
is-
this
Do you want to hit rewind and listen to the recap you just gave?
No.
Hello, everyone.
Sorry, fam. I dropped the ball. I don't think I need to do anything before we leave.
Should we make contact in the Cat and the Fiddle? Just so we know someone associated with it and have, like, some kind of contact?
Yeah, there's Cat and Fiddle here, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
There is, yes.
We don't know who runs it. We
I
gotta
just
know
wanna
who
see
We gotta
what-
find
I wanna
out
know
who
who
runs
I
it.
want to know what the name of this one is, because they all
Yeah.
have themes now.
Alright, so if I go to Averyns, because there's... Oh, you probably gotta go to Strider's Ease, because you need to get the adventure... You're just looking for a cloak, right?
Yeah, I'm just
So
looking
you're probably going there. Do you want to go to the Cat and the Fiddle?
Absolutely, I want to go to the Cat and Fiddle.
Okay. What's... Hold up.
Oh, sorry, no, I have a thick cloak, so I think I'm fine then.
Feaolyn, come with me. Okay. And...
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's his voice now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, for context, because usually what I do is when I'm doing my intro, we flash pictures of your current stats and whatnot. I will probably have flashed James's art at this point.
Oh boy.
But he is not sitting at his place right now. He is, fingers crossed, rushing down. So if you hear him enter, you can shame him from the chat.
Finger.
I can't wait to comment on this one.
Fingers crossed. He's doing very safely, but at a decent pace. All right, I go to Averyns. You sure you don't want to go to the general adventuring equipment? Just come on.
Oh, I can sell the armor then. Because I have 2 sets of armor now.
Oh, you can sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do I have anything? And you are going to...
How come Cat and Fiddle with you guys?
Well, we're splitting up.
Yeah.
Do you want to make contact with the person so you know the person? Or you can follow one of us, either or.
Well, I'm going to Cat and Fiddle. We love a good tavern.
It's true.
I will go clockwise here.
Okay.
So to begin, Sonny,
Mm-hmm.
you step into this flower shop marked Averyns. Bing bing, and a little bell dinging as you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
There are flowers mounted all around in little baskets, and then these little floating yellow ones that kind of glow a little bit. You hear a gentle sobbing at the back of the store.
I know nothing. Hello there.
Hello.
Inside check immediately. 25.
Ooh, not as high as you would have liked.
Mm.
No, it's immediately. It's like, you know, the sound of someone who wants money.
Is someone okay in here? Hello.
Oh yes, welcome to Averyns.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a humble mourner.
You mourning, eh?
Yes, I am.
What you mourning about?
Oh, the fair Averin, and you see this little like spring Eladrin kind of peek around the corner, tears on his face. Lady of Idrine, who was murdered these few years ago. This shop was renamed in her honor, and now we simply... Hello, Jane.
Shame!
Shame.
Shame, ding. Shame, ding.
No, I need an alarm to take a nap at 4:30.
Man, adulting sucks.
It does. You know when it gets worse from here.
Continues kind of like wiping the tears off of his cheeks.
So what did he say his name was?
Did not give a name.
Oh. So what was your name there, friend?
A name? Shoot.
Get pranked, bro.
Yeah, characters love doing that too. Just ask names. Stop it.
I'm just being...
Just think of one off the top of your head. No.
James! That's how we get to the Johnny Semke way of naming.
Know how many names are just from other campaigns I've been in?
Yep.
So Zoraxis is one of the characters in mine.
My name is Ilphas.
Roaring.
Ilphas. Ilphas.
It's got a little PH in it instead of an F.
That's how I spelled it.
Oh,
Is it with an E or an I?
it's an A at the end. Or I-L-P-H-A-S.
Oh. Alphas.
Ilphas. I-L.
I-L. Okay. Oh, it was the A. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Ilphas. Ilphas.
Can I help you? You order some flowers.
Well, I heard pray tell that there were other things in there. They are establishment. More of an arcane means.
Oh, yeah. He kind of finished wiping the tears off. He's kind of blinking them out. Yes, we also have flowers of an arcane variety. Yes, if you're looking for like magic flowers.
Yeah, I'm looking for some things that help me with casting a few different spells there, friend.
Oh, like spell components. I have flower-related spell components. If you're looking for like a gilded pine cone.
That would be useful.
That's a druid thing.
Get out of here with your druid nonsense.
I'm looking for a diamond, friend.
A diamond?
A good one, too.
Well, they don't grow on trees. You knew the chuckle turned into a sob. Kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ilphas, right? How long you been here?
Oh, I've been here for a few years now. I inherited this place from my mother.
What is he? Is he an elf?
He is an Eladrin, so
Okay.
it's spring.
Does he look old, young?
Young, but for elves, there's a lot of mileage there, so probably like mid-hundreds.
Okay.
I gotta tell you something, Ilphas. It smells in here. Now like a flower.
He's looking at all the
No,
flowers.
no, I'm not the peculiar aroma of the flower here. I'm talking about smell like fertilizer. You know the things that you use to grow flowers.
Fertilizer. We have some manure in the bag.
That's what it smells like, but it ain't coming from no cow or no mushroom here, friend. It's coming from you. So why don't you just save us a lot of time and effort? Cut the tears. I know a salesman when I see one. And I gotta admit it. It's a pretty bad one. So just talk to me like a human being. Cut the tears. I ain't no mood for it.
Alright, if you're looking for, something in the way of like a spell component, what kind of diamond would you be looking for? I might be able to find something.
I need
that-
something that's going to be a little high on price. I want one worth maybe I don't know about 300.
300. Look, if you're willing to put forward,
Or several diamonds worth up to that.
how many diamonds are you looking
It
for?
says diamonds
Oh, yes.
worth 300, so it could be one, I guess, or several.
So if I'm not an appraiser of precious gemstones, there's not a lot in the way of mining this side of the islands.
That's what I thought.
But we did have someone in here. Would have been, I'm not sure how long ago now, but he was looking to make a purchase for some flowers, and he did pay in gemstones. I can see if we have anything available in that neighborhood for you.
I'll be very appreciative of that.
You're just looking to make an exchange then?
And one other thing. Are you able to, I will present you some magical. Could you pray tell me what it was and what it did? I can pay.
Kind of like he's like looking around. Yeah, this is not a magic item appraisal shop.
I just want to know what it does.
But I have a little bit of limited casting I can perform if need be.
So I pull up the glass orb I found.
Yes.
If I had to ask you what this does, could you answer that question for me?
It looks like it looks familiar. Like I think I've seen things like that. But I can cast a spell on it if you wouldn't mind.
Please.
He takes it. He kind of produces a little pearl from his
Right.
pocket and kind of like holds it over. Casts Identify.
Yeah.
And then very cautiously like pockets the. This is a.
No.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's a dimension given on it, but yeah, it's just sort of it's like a 1 pound glass orb, right? So you kind of gingerly hand it back to you.
Thank you very much.
This is a drift globe, and he will relay to you what a drift globe does. But you're welcome to look that up and
Thank you.
pull it all out. And I'll find the diamonds for you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, let's be 1 moment. He comes back. Yes, I have. He has like there's like barely like the itty bitty little diamonds. Like lose them in your palm almost. Like they're like you kind of really have to cradle them. He puts them onto a little piece of like a wrapping paper made for like doing up some flowers in a bouquet. You know, very like gingerly kind of like tie it up in a little bundle. Just want to be. Excuse me. And he gives another one. Kind of like doubles it up. Kind of makes it all like pretty. This is. I'm going to assume 300 diamonds, or 300 gold worth of diamonds, if you have 300 gold.
That seems about fair now.
And I will give him 300 gold.
All right. He will count it all up there. All right. And were there anything in the way of flowers that I could get you?
Maybe I've always been pretty partial to daffodil personally.
Just one? I could give you...
I don't need many. I'm a man of simple means.
Of course. And like goes over and plucks a little daffodil out and kind of hands it to you. This one is just, it's on me.
Oh, thank you very much, Ilphas, and for your troubles, and for the morning.
And I'll slide a gold piece over there.
Thank you.
And I'll head out.
Head out with a little...
I'll be like,
Name's Sonny, by the way.
Sonny, yes.
Ilphas, good.
As that's happening.
And I'll head over to where he is, Strider's Ease.
So we pick up... Yes, excellent. I had that pulled up on my end too, just in case. You step into Strider's Ease.
As I would have left Saffron's, I would have taken Lehem off my shoulder and put him on the bear. Because he was outside Saffron's, yeah?
Yes. Are you taking the bear with you?
No.
Okay.
I'll just leave Lehem on the bear.
In the garden.
Yeah, and just stay with him.
Okay.
Just walk off.
Okay, yeah, you walk up to Strider's Ease. As you're going, you walk past the... who are we looking at here? You walk past this priest still preaching away about their spider god. Speaking very, very passionately. But you walk over to Strider's Ease.
When he cast Identify, did you tell me what the command word was for the drift globe? Do I know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 2 command words there. They never specify it.
No.
And it only works...
Drift and glow.
Power. God.
I will... Yeah, the word would be the Elvish word for ignite.
Ignite, okay.
Which we don't need to...
I'll just say
Ignatea.
Ignite.
Ignatius.
Hang on.
Yeah, what? Ignatius. It's a name.
Yeah.
Haha.
Would it be Accendere?
Accendere.
Because it's Italian. I don't know if double C is double C.
Accendere.
That's a dad.
Is double C a chance?
Sure.
Yeah.
Accendere.
That's how languages work, sure. So, you walk into...
Oh, sorry. Do you want to join the
Strategies.
general store?
I went to the flower magic store. I went to the flower magic store. He went to general merchandising.
We're going to Cat
Cat-
And
Fiddle.
we're going to Cat
Yeah.
Fiddle
Yeah.
afterwards.
Are we all meeting at Kevin?
Well, I thought we were all splitting up, but she's just following with one of us. I don't know who. She hasn't really said anything.
I'm going with
Are
you
you-
to Cat Fiddle.
No, I went to the magic shop first, the flower store first.
Yeah, so I'm just vibing.
Okay, so
Chilling
so you were
here.
there for the flower thing.
We're
I've already been to the flower
picking
shop.
up with Strider's
Yeah.
ease.
I'll go to Strider's Ease.
There we go.
It's a vibe.
The two of you stride on in.
With relative ease.
Oh. There are just a whole collection of adventuring gear everywhere. There's bedrolls, there's pots and pans, there's ropes and
You want to buy one of
tents.
these?
Anything here from the adventuring gear section of your player's handbooks, or wherever you find them online, is laid out on display here. There is a young boy, kind of white hair, sitting at the counter. Says, "Hello. My mother's gone out. I'm watching the store for her.
Oh, good for you.
Oh yes, what can I sell ya?"
Are there weapons on the walls or anything? No.
No way.
This is okay. Yeah. So I'll probably take the armor somewhere else then. Yep. We'll walk up.
Yeah.
Can I sell you stuff?
Sell me stuff.
Adventuring gear.
He like reaches under his table, pulls out these little spectacles, and like puts them on. Okay.
Are they
What are you
upside down?
selling? No, they're right up.
Oh, what don't I need?
How old is this an elf?
This is like, it's an elf, but he's like a little elf. Like you were talking like 12, 13.
Oh, he's real little.
Yeah.
He already has glasses. Poor guy.
Oh, these are like, they kind of glint a little bit. You can see there's something going on.
Oh.
I'll pull out the thick cloak.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I sell you this, or maybe get a discount for another cloak?
That's
Just
like a-
put this.
Is this the prison cloak?
Yes. It is.
You will take it and begin to inspect it.
Sure. Didn't say there's anything special about it. It's just a thick cloak.
Yeah.
With branding.
There's a tag.
There's a serial number.
Is there?
No. This was given to you separately.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
good. Doesn't have his his inmate number on it.
That's on it.
24601. Do we need rope trick?
I think-
Sort of looks at it. I can give you 5 silver for this. It's pretty well worn.
Yeah. And how much would another cloak be?
You're looking for like traveler's clothes.
Yeah.
We sell them in a set, 2 gold.
2 gold.
Yes. So it'll be 1 gold and 5 silver if we want to make the difference.
Do I have silver? I don't even have silver.
Or we could call it 2 gold, and you could keep this cloak.
I'll just keep the cloak then.
All right, enjoy.
Yeah, I'll buy the traveling.
You put the 2 gold down, he kind of
Yeah.
slides it in. He's not gonna like take time to count it because it's 2 gold, but he still like looks at both pieces and then pockets it. Grabs you a little pack and traveler's clothes.
Can I also buy the? Apparently, my background didn't come with a pack. Can I get like an explorer's pack?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, sorry. I should clarify. The traveler's clothes cost 4 gold.
4 gold.
What?
I already bought it for 2 though.
Can't go back on a word, on a promise
I
made
want
there,
this kid
friend.
to ask me for it.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Because it's 4 gold. The economy is really bad right now.
Inflation.
All of our ruling lords have stepped out to go to the capital.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really weird.
It's a bad time. It's 4 gold.
Yeah. I'll hand him the other 2 gold.
It takes it back. You're looking for an explorer's pack. As I look for it on here.
Frantically.
Okay, so one of you guys can die once now. That's the rule. You guys can die
Shoddy
once.
not.
Like fully die?
Yeah, I can revivify once.
James, as you're looking around, sort of, I can make you up one. We're talking The tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, water skin, backpack, bedroll, mess kit, all that. 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
It'll be 20 gold.
20 gold.
20. It's the economy. It's really tough.
This kid is hassling and haggling you guys. Come on. At least one charisma guy in the room.
Well, mine was Daniel just misread. So
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Mine, on the other hand.
I'm also remembering a fact that Daniel said all the prices are doubled last week. So yeah.
Yeah, haggle. Come on, boys. It's not like you... Well, I don't know if any of you guys have charisma as your primary stat.
It's the entire
Never.
party except you.
I know.
Not trying to remember how this thing works.
The one who knows he's being haggled, and the other ones who don't know but have the power to do something about it.
the great tragedy of high wisdom build. Sort of like leans in. Can I get it for you, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Can
I
I?
walk in at this point.
Can I?
No.
Make it rain.
Can I subtle spell hex him?
You can subtle spell, yeah. What happens?
A
with
child,
that?
eh?
Is it safe?
Just in case, you know.
What's the roll, if there is one?
I don't think you roll for hex.
I'm not sure.
Place a curse on a creature until it ends. I do extra damage just in case. You choose an ability, and they have disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Cool. Doesn't sound like a save. What are you giving?
If it drops to 0, I can change it to a new creature.
Just in case.
Just in case.
What are you gonna do to this kid?
What if I start
I'm not a part.
trying to make a deal with him? Do I know what, like, is that a charisma off, or is that like my charisma versus his wisdom? Do I know what that, like, is he insighting when I'm trying to bargain?
You wouldn't inherently know, but you're welcome to assume based on...
Well, yeah, he's gonna try to deceive you into believing that's the price.
Yeah. Do I knock his charisma down a notch? Sure.
Disadvantage on charisma is what I'm hearing?
Target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. Shouldn't it be his wisdom? If he's trying to insight you?
Yeah? See, that's my conflict. Ah, sure.
You're thinking really hard. What can I do for you?
You know, I'll go for his whiz.
Okay.
Whoa! Yikes!
Ew.
Take me in, boys. Arrest me. That's gross. You know, but I just
About your whiz.
your whiz. Yeah. That seems like a real steep price. You know, I know you're citing some inflation, but like. I've been around the block, my guy.
It's a lot of uncertainty here. You know, some of us can't go around the block to sell our goods.
So maybe because of that, you haven't quite seen the going price of like half of that. So, you know, how about we drop that down a notch? Hey, kid.
Sort of. Well, I don't know if my mom would be very happy with that.
What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure.
Oh, can I help?
No, not from there.
Come
I'm not involved
on.
in this conversation. He rolled really nicely with disadvantage.
How does a 25 sound?
It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I could do 10 gold, but you can't tell anyone.
Oh,
That-
I
that's all
won't tell
the
a soul.
Okay, and he kind of like, he's just taking the rope down and like throws the mess kit in a little baggie here.
Now that's a good little guy right there. You're doing great. You're great at this. How long have you been doing this?
He's like, I only started manning the shop a couple weeks ago.
Well, you're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
You're awesome at this.
Uh-huh. And he like hands you the kind of rucksack.
Oh, thanks. And I'll give him 10 gold.
Give him 10 gold. And he kind of counts it up under the table and like puts it in a little box.
You can trust me. I'm good for it.
Yeah. If I can't trust you there, I have to sick my pet cat on you or something. Like,
A pet cat?
be surprised.
How big's your cat?
Kind of like makes a little shape with his hands.
Have you ever seen a Maine Coon?
You ever seen a pet bear, kid?
blind bear.
So, well, was there anything else I could get you to, or?
Could you point us towards the armor, or...
Armor? That's farther down the road, past the preacher.
So we have to go past the preacher again.
That's unfortunate.
Well, if there's nothing else, you have a good day.
Yeah, and I'll just leave.
Yeah.
Wait there, boy.
At this point, yeah, you're stepping out too.
Anything good?
You see Sonny with a little flower in his hair.
I don't have
Oh,
In his hair.
In his hand.
You don't have
In his
ears,
ear.
either.
I put it like on like a little
Lapel?
Yeah, lapel there. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice
Beautiful
flower.
I love
It
it.
is quite fetching, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's where I got all these.
I know it's a little bit too overkill for my taste, bro.
Not never enough.
Never enough.
Agree to disagree. It's how we there, place. I wanted to sell some. You think it's the place to do it? Like,
And I pull out bronze crown that I found.
if I want to sell this, should I do that here?
This is more just a venturing game.
I mean-
I don't think so.
I feel like you could get a pretty good deal within the next hour. So
Why do you say that? Can I like peer in the window and see who's man in the shop?
just
What do you do?
The glass is a little smoky, but like you can see through it. And you see this little kid there, just kind of like
Glazed
looking at
over.
the gold coin. And he's like inspecting.
What did you do?
I just influenced him a bit.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
I'll hold on to this one.
I knew I liked this guy.
Are we
He
going?
had some very dishonest prices.
I'm going to the armor to sell my other armor.
On the way to the armor place, I don't remember writing anything down about that, but the armor place
I don't think we were told about it initially.
It's further up than the part of the market you were in.
I think he said that it's there when you asked if it was.
I want to stop by the fortune teller's hut though.
Okay.
A fortune.
There's a fortune teller's hut. We gotta go there.
We gotta
Yeah,
go.
we do.
We weren't told last time.
Read my palm.
Wrong.
So
Read this palm.
first thing I'm hearing, Sonny, you're going to the fortune teller.
Yeah.
Who's going with Sonny?
I'll go with Sonny.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go
Everyone's
too.
going
Are you
to
sure you
home.
don't
Yeah.
want to sell anything?
I'm intrigued to know what my fortune is.
I feel like you might be getting a bit more for that in Pinbury.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to sell it to a child. I'll feel bad. Here, just give me 5 gold and we'll call it even. It's worth 250.
You walk over to this little. It's like the bottom floor of like a residential building, right? Like there's like
Oh,
it's like
classic.
people
Love
live
it.
here, but there's this little like side cutaway, purple cloth over the windows.
Love it.
Little door. You go up to it.
Oh!
We're knocking on the clock.
Opens up a little bit. It's just it's kind of like smoky inside, very dark. There's this little light coming from down at the opposite end of the room, and you can see this little crystal ball glowing.
I'm so happy I get to do this again. I'll just start walking.
What happened? What is that supposed to mean?
It's okay.
I'll go in.
I'll follow.
I'm so excited.
That was my idea, so I'll go in.
Fair. As the four of you make your way in, you're kind of like there's little cushioned seats. 5 of them pulled out, but one of them like you see this old lady kind of like pulls one of the 5 away and like goes and sits down. Sit in the 4 seats.
Did you know we were coming?
She kind of like gives this
Good.
old elvish woman. Elves don't usually look old, but we're talking like in her 500s kind of thing.
Ooh.
Upper end of elvish life, kind of getting up there.
Someone got a good.
Kind of like her hair is faded, not grayed, but kind of like lost some of its like shine. It's kind of like elaborate burgundy dress, very frilly, very like high collar. Of course, dear.
Oh, wow.
I see all things in the future.
All things, eh?
Well then, we are here for reading then. Well, I don't know how these things usually work, so why don't you just tell us what to do?
And I'll sit down.
Please, all of you sit.
Oh, gladly.
I love
Oh.
fortune telling.
I'm just gonna guidance myself real quickly here.
I must explain there is a price for your fortunes to be read.
Oh,
There always is.
The price is 1 silver
Do you have change?
for each?
for each of
Oh,
you.
that's okay. And I'll pull out 4 silver and go, I own me this time.
Thank you so much.
Accepts it. a little pocket, a little underneath the cushion. Right. How shall I begin?
That
wave
one.
Wave your hands over the little crystal ball here. See. Paul, it calls me to read the fortune of one of you at a time. I will start with you. Points
I'm honored.
at the elf. Yes. Yes. I see. Oh, you're a young man with an uncertain future ahead of you.
Oh.
No one knows what it might hold, but is that fortune I see?
Oh.
Wow.
In Lemrae, wow, I see you walking through the streets, and there's much money in your future, maybe a lover, perhaps?
Ooh.
In Lemrae?
Maybe?
Ooh.
What do they
I
look
mean,
like?
I do like Lemrae.
Maybe
Oh,
we should
very,
stay in
very
Lemrae
beautiful,
longer.
yes, yes.
It's been lovely.
And I see you, and she points at the Sonny.
Do you now?
Yes, I see a family of turtles. Many of them. Are they yours? Are they friends, perhaps? I see, wow, it's your brother.
No way.
Yes, wow.
Where is he? Where?
He's far, but not that far. Just over the horizon, through the trees.
No
past the
way.
sunset. And you.
Me.
I see. And she's like kind of like squinting at you in the dark, kind of like it's.
What do you see?
I see.
Generic.
Yeah, that's the idea.
A thing.
Wow, I see danger in your future. You must avoid the mountains.
But you live in the mountains.
Yeah, I live
No,
in
you
the
must.
mountains.
Oh no!
Am I gonna be famous?
Famous.
For
it's
dying.
Like, ooh, kind of blows on the crystal ball.
Oh yeah, not danger, fame.
There's a fine line between.
Dangerously famous.
Yes, but I see you walking that line between danger in the mountains and fame in the city.
Oh.
When am I gonna be famous?
In the
When?
mountains.
When?
I see many suns, but you must keep at it. You must travel much to see the world and to become famous somehow
Hashtag grind that grind.
with that thing that you do.
Oh, and what does she do?
What
All
will
I
she
see,
do?
What will I do?
all I see are the cheering crowds, lifting you up. They're very proud
Did
of
I
your
give an
accomplishment.
inspirational speech?
Wow.
Maybe if that's what you do.
I doubt it.
Hey.
And you, kind of like
I feel inspired.
wipes the crystal ball a little bit. And at this point, there's a little bit of like a flash of something.
Oh no, you're getting a real one.
Reflected in the eyes a little bit. A little flash of blue in the crystal ball's light. Kind of like her shoulders kind of slump a little bit. I see you. In here. And you're not alone. I see both of you. She points to Zoraxis and Melody. It's kind of like she's like wiping it a little bit, like the surface of the crystal ball. There's ice. So much. A cold fate awaits you.
Him?
She looks at Zoraxis and then to Melody.
Me?
There's snow. There's a terrible storm. I don't understand it. Kind of like the light from the crystal ball begins to dim. The reflection kind of like leaves her eyes. Yes, I see you. tiefling. Oh, there are fiends in your past, but there
I
is...
think we're good.
light
Stand up and leave.
At this point, can I take out my crystal ball and go, so how do you get it to do that?
What's that?
Well, this
I
is
got one
mine.
like this, too, when I pull out my globe.
How do you, like... Do you go to school for that?
She like throws a cloth over hers and like picks it up. Like, competition! Away with you!
I'm just a fan of the art form.
True, away with you! Away with you!
Very well.
Fine.
You've got your money's worth, now scram!
You didn't see this coming? And I walk out.
Oh.
You step back out onto the street, there's just the sound of preaching and the early morning rabble.
We gotta go talk to the preacher.
Do we get to
right?
rest?
We haven't had a long
Not a
rest.
long rest.
Oh, okay.
But at this point.
To clarify, yes, because of your time on that border Fey, a day has
fine.
passed, but you have not lost it. Sleep
Cool.
from it.
Yeah.
We're not disadvantaging.
Yeah.
We gotta listen to the preacher at one point.
We're walking by. I'm like,
We gotta go by. We may as well partake in some, various active discussion.
are you gonna argue with him about religion?
I don't know about that. Ain't no harm in listening. Do it. Well, no. Yeah, well.
Show him who's boss.
It's something about a spider goddess.
Do I know of Lolth?
Make a religion check.
Guidance. Oh yeah, not much. 15?
There are groups of drow who worship Lolth. Typically, these are ones on the mainland. We're talking like much further east.
Okay.
In the Imperium, Lolth isn't nearly as much of a deity, and definitely not to be confused with Ristol, who, while also associated with spiders, has a very different kind of vibe going for it.
Do I know the difference of the vibes?
Yes.
Okay.
Ristol is the god of order and fate. He is a
Oh, interesting.
protector of craftsmen. Oftentimes, the dedication of a spider building its web is what motivates people. People walk through webs and they're destroyed in an instant, but Ristol is the dedication to keep building this web, to spin fate into infinity.
Really sweet.
Yeah.
That's way cooler than I felt.
And then
No,
Lolth
it's
is
skin.
like darkness?
Like treachery and like betrayal.
So I do know if he starts preaching about betrayal and treachery that he's a Lolth fan, not a Ristol fan.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
as you walk up, he's sort of like standing there, a little red in the face, like, "Behold me, child, and know, for I have seen the history of this world writ red with the blood of foolish wanderers such as you."
Whoa, is he talking to me personally or the crowd?
No, like he's kind of like pointing out across the
Oh,
crowd.
okay.
A royal you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you see,
No.
Ristol rebukes those who wander foolishly without purpose or craft, those who would be aimless in their pursuits. Kind of like looks, gives you a nod. But for those of you who speak with dedication, who will sit and learn and pursue those professions which glorify Ristol and his creations, his plan for you will be made clear.
Don't do that.
For you see that dedication, that craft, his place for you on the great web, that cosmic map of his. That is what the Wanderer saw. That was his enlightenment. Fate given form in the silk of his web. There is no more beautiful thing to behold on this frail plane than that. Even now, as our leaders turn from us, he like gestures toward like the higher buildings behind, like sort of, I guess, ahead and to his left. As we are left here with uncertainty in our hearts, let us pray that the Spider God would keep us in place on his web, that we would not forget our purpose given by him, revealed by his creation. So at this point, like the crowd, so like there's a few people watching, like some are kind of wandering away. It looks like he's done like the most of his speech here. He kind of like closes this little handbook that he's got, and he puts it in a little pack, and you can see there are 4 books laid out. He kind of like slides it in. It's like the second one on this little chain of them. He kind of steps off his little box. Hello there.
How you usually do your thing?
Well, the temple hasn't been seeing much traffic lately. Most of the people who come and go here, they travel by the ports, and well, this road sees most of the activity these days. So, yes, we try to space ourselves out and deliver sermons throughout.
Where is your temple?
Other side of town, by what would have been the land gate, the east gate, if you were.
What are you? What's your official title there, friend?
My official title? Oh, gee.
What's your name?
And then your name.
Oh, no.
Deacon, are you a father? Are you a priest? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. What do I know?
What?
Well, I've never been doing no actual something that wasn't said about me before.
Well, I'm just a humble priest.
Y'all priest, yeah?
Yes,
What was your name then?
my name is Louvain.
Louvain. Well, riveting.
Oh, I thank you. That's, the robes you're wearing? That's Kelemvor, is it not?
It is.
One of the older gods.
I'm a little old school that way.
Oh, but... Yes, I suppose, if we're going in terms of centuries, will it be easier to speak of Kelemvor in millennia? He is one of the first.
Indeed, he is.
Well,
I was above it. I didn't know that myself. I knew he was old. I didn't know he was that old. I'm just learning a lot of these things, yeah.
Yes, well, a friend of the god of, well, what is more fated than...
Indeed it is. I thought that was very interesting. Our past and fating, you know, the ultimate demise of death is such the fate that we all share, and there would not be the final fate, but the next step in seeing what our fate. I found that to be particularly interesting there. I just wanted to say that I appreciate the words you say and keep up the good work there, friend.
He like nods a little bit, kind of like pats your shoulder, says, "Well, yes. Please, if any of you, well, I would offer my services, but spellcasting, it's expensive. So I wouldn't want to solicit you after a sermon like this to then pay me to.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
But if you have any wounds, or you should happen to need anything. Magic items identified, or any magic removed from yourselves. If you have a corpse you'd like questioned.
What?
I can speak with the dead. In limited, a few questions per casting. But if there's anything,
It's not a little like
Sketchy?
taboo.
No, you gotta do what you gotta do now.
No,
I'm just kidding. That's all.
And I'm recognized here as a priest, and typically these are activities that services you could purchase from any well-standing temple in the Imperium.
Actually, preacher, since we have you now, and Sonny, I guess, and I pull out I have it written down here as the holy symbol from my dream, which would be, I think, from the cultist.
Where did you receive this?
Oh, that's a valid question.
No, your thing was
It's I got the leather book and a holy symbol from the cultist.
From that fight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then this would be the sapling with the 3 branches.
Yeah, and I'll just. Do you know what god this is?
I've tried doing that and I
Yes,
didn't
you
get
had
it.
nothing.
I thought I would pretty
May
well
I?
too. Yeah.
I'll hand it to him.
So also I was trying to identify what your patron was and I couldn't figure that out.
Yeah.
Sort of like looking at it, I've seen this symbol.
Yeah.
There were a group of people traveling through here. Hooded fellows, seemed a little, but they didn't stop by our temple, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
they
much.
were a little sketchy.
Didn't share their god's name or come in contact with us at all.
All they told us was the mass.
That's concerning.
It is.
He's just a fat dude.
He's just Lyra's uncle.
Yeah!
I have something of a catalog I could pour over of holy symbols and recordings
I have to look at that.
Yeah, it's more like obscure deities. some Fey Lords find their way in every now and then, but we try to sort them in such a way that it's not... Anyway, sort of passes it along to you there. Yes, if there's... yeah, we can travel back to the temple. I can
That
go
would
over
be
this,
spectacular.
or...
We'll meet you back there because I have to go sell some stuff first.
Of course,
And I'll be going with my friend.
He sort of looks. There's a few other people waiting to speak with him, and he's kind of like, "Oh yeah, I'll meet you there. We can sort this out." Yes.
Louvain. Albernac.
Sorry, I didn't catch anything of what you said to him, so...
Well, I thought it was pretty articulate myself.
One of these days, you're gonna meet the character who's gonna throw it back at you. It's gonna be... So, Cat Fiddle is what I'm hearing.
First, weapons armor shop,
Weapons,
Yeah.
and then Cat Fiddle.
or forger, agreed.
Smith.
Smith, that's it. Blacksmith.
You kind of head north toward this sound of clanging. There is a small little stone building, or it would be terracotta, more like a hut, like rounded. Inside, you can see this elf like forging this blade, like a long sword that he's like hammering away at. It's glowing red with the heat. You can see runes engraved on it. As he's kind of like turns. Can I get you something?
I was more wondering if I could sell this here, and I hold up the chainmail armor. Chain shirt.
Sinks it into a little barrel of water. Comes over. Chain shirt. And kind of like holds it up, like
I think it was a
inspecting,
chain shirt.
running his hand along it.
Yeah, chain shirt.
Anything you could do with this too, and I'll hold up the bronze crown.
Yep. The bronze crown. Is there a worth associated
Yes.
with it? He will buy it for that worth.
Cool.
Yeah.
Done.
How much?
250.
250. Yeah. He'll look at it and say, "This is this is too ornate for me to melt down. I can work it into something, perhaps.
Do what you want with it.
250 gold." Then.
That sounds more than fair, friend. Thank you.
Takes it and like he like hangs it up on this wall next to these other kind of like mismatched armor pieces.
Nice.
The chain shirt, though. This is another story.
I love stories.
I could make 10 of these and not get close enough to
Yeah.
the circlet. I could do 25 gold.
That's 10 of those. Yeah.
Good enough for me. I just
Alright.
need it red.
Yep. And now I'm broke. Although the chain shirt kind of gets it over.
I'm broke.
I have no money anymore.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Have any shields?
Shields. I could sell you a shield, yes.
Yeah. I should have. Sorry, I didn't mean to break in. I should have led with that. I could have given you a different, and then yeah, I'll take one of them shields.
I would sell a shield for 12 gold.
That's more than fair.
No, you're not broke. Stop complaining about it.
Give him 12?
Give him 12.
Okay. And he pulls out a shield. This is like a simple kind of wooden shield with a metal band around it.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can throw some paint on it, or
Nah, I like the simplicity of it. I don't need anything too ornate.
pops it up.
Thank you.
Sort of like I did at one point do a sort of a tortoise shell. We have dragon turtles in the waters.
Now you do? Oh, really? When was the last time you did one of them?
Well, would have been a couple months ago that one of them came
Oh,
in.
really? That recently?
Well, typically what happens is a carcass will wash up.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare that hunting parties come back with dragon turtle for everyone. But some people will scavenge some. They'll have a custom request.
Oh.
I've done plate armor out of it. It's good. It repels water well. Obviously, it doesn't rust.
That don't.
We preserve it so it keeps a sheen to it. But if simple is good for you,
That's all I need there, friend.
of course. And was there anything?
Either of you guys
purchasing-wise?
needed? Casters?
I don't need any.
Do you have a like a small bit of copper wire?
Copper wire.
Old person.
Oh, for a large variety of spells, actually.
Copper wire. He's like looking around. He's got like he's kind of like ornate metal like little cups, maybe to mount on a torch. He's like looking around. You can see him like pulling looks to be like little thin strips of steel going around, and eventually he pulls out this like big spool of copper wire. So how much are you looking for?
Piece of iron.
Just a smidge.
All right.
Just
Wire, anything this fine, tends to be a little bit more on the pricey side. If you're looking for, and he kind of makes it a little like length like this, I could say 2 gold.
perfect.
Is that how many you had left?
No, I've still got 3 whole gold.
He will pull out these like kind of like clippers and
Hey, look who's talking.
hands it to you. It's pretty like, it's not like a traditional wire where it's like bendy like a headphone jack. It's pretty like
I
it's
know
copper.
what I'm doing.
It's rigid, but
Cool.
it counts.
Cool. That was gonna be my question.
Yeah.
Will I be scammed into buying more?
No. Sort of turns to Zoraxis then.
That's it for me.
Well, I thank you then for your business, for your contributions to the art of this establishment. I bid you good day.
Hey there. Fiddle.
Goes back to his sword.
He
Cat Fiddle.
fiddle and then go.
Fiddle and then the temple.
Yeah.
And then perv!
The perv.
The perv!
All right. It's okay. Of all of my big sticky note of notes, none of it was shopping sessions, so it's like, we got lots of room for me to get to things that I've prepped. Yeah, you walk over to the Cat and Fiddle.
We just want to know who runs it.
Yeah. Cat and Fiddle up here it's a little thing. It's like a 1-story, humble little windows. There's a cat playing a fiddle on the little side of the swing.
Never get told.
Oh, it's not. It hasn't been changed yet.
Oh, it's them golden.
I'm trying to think of arches. I can't think of anything. Get back to you on that one.
As you walk up, like all the buildings around are this like shiny kind of like polished terracotta look. This building more has like a log cabin. It was built recently and like not recently, like, in the last like 50 years. Recently for elves.
Like 33 years ago.
Yeah, as in when all
Yeah.
of them were made?
One might say like 33 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah. The audience doesn't know the lore to this place. We're just gonna let it pan out.
Yeah.
Like 33 years ish ago,
Yeah.
this building into existence. It's a kind of you get that
Well,
look.
sorry, it'd be 33 years ago and like 10 months.
Whatever's been, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be 33 years to like the day because you're in February right now, and it's
Yeah.
Oh my.
roughly late January was when they
Oh, no way! Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
they got the anniversary set.
Everyone dies!
Very simple inside, but you can hear music coming from within.
Whoa.
As you kind of through the doors,
I should hope so.
with the height of like walking up to the Cat and Fiddle, you're not on the coast. You kind of like walk up the incline of the city, and it looks like there's a basement that's been carved out of this. So you step out onto like a balcony, with like these big
Ooh,
kind
very
of
cool.
like curved stairs that go down.
Cool!
It drops a floor. There are rooms across from you, presumably where some of the crew stays, or like maybe these are like places to sleep. But the majority of it is down below. You can see a bustling kitchen. You can see this massive barrel being rolled by 2 elves trying to like get it into place up like a little keg stand kind of thing. As you're there, all these elves are milling about. You heading down? You
Lead the way.
One drink.
Absolutely, I'll head on down. Sorry, this was called a Cat and Fiddle again.
Yeah.
as you make your way down.
It's too good for Cat and Fiddle.
No, they had themes. This one doesn't have a theme.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a theme.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have a theme. Oh, I can't talk lore reasons for why, because
Hasn't
our
come that
pesky
way.
audience hasn't gotten there yet.
They gotta earn that.
Yes.
We'll have flashbacks.
Dreams to explain McDonald's lore.
Oh no.
There's gonna be a movie made at one point.
And then the Hamburglar shows up in the dream.
Not again.
Yeah, so you walk down. There's a small little band, 3 bards.
Kenku burger.
2 of them are on these kind of like drums. Like one's a much larger one that you're kind of like playing with like large kind of mallets. The other one's kind of like a more of a
How are
bongo.
they doing, Daniel?
How are they doing?
So it's all 3 are on drums?
2 of them are on drums, one big, one small. They're above average. We're talking like 12, 13 plus mods. And then
That's cute.
standing up at the top of this, kind of like above both of them, is this singer. He's sort of It's kind of like this low, kind of like well, not throat singing, but like deep,
is
this
Mongolian throat singing.
right, like that, like lower, like
Or like death metal.
some sort of like
Screamo.
some sort of like more of like a hymn kind of thing. But he's going for it. He's average.
What an incredibly average band.
They could do so much better.
I mean, I've heard worse.
At the
Also done
head
better.
of the tavern here, there is a woman kind of like not cleaning a drink. They all clean drinks in this setting.
Isn't that what bartenders do?
Yeah.
They explain that in the passenger.
She's less a bartender. She's more like she's filling drinks and passing them out. Yeah, she's a little different. You know, we mix it
She's
up.
moving up.
Wow.
Good for her.
She has this like kind of like yellow green kind of dress on, and these
Like the color of a booger.
these 4 wings, butterfly wings.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say
I take
Kinda
it.
has-
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Is she like like fairy sized?
she is human sized.
Ooh.
But these kind of like leathery wings out back, dark brown hair kind of in a bun. These,
Make a move there, bud.
Yeah,
and these sort of like these
Guidance.
tattoos, there's a vertical line that stretches down her cheek. It's like red, almost like a tear of blood kind of.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Edgy.
She's got
Edgy.
some armbands on, like little like bits of jewelry here and there, and antlers that come up, kind of forked.
Pick a race.
Does it for you, hey?
It's a vibe.
Do you even fey?
Do you even fey, bro?
She kind of like looks at the 4 of you, adventurers.
Something like that.
I don't think we're allowed to call ourselves that.
That's why I didn't say I did.
Touche.
Would you rather I say smuggler? Silk thieves, actually.
Might I interest you in a room? You're here awfully early.
No, we are fans of the brand.
No, you're the bard. You take control.
Oh, we just, there's cat and fiddles everywhere. We wanted to check out this one.
I see.
I like the layout. It's cool, like a little underground.
Yes, it's quite a. It's warm in the winters.
Mm-hmm.
So like now, if you're looking for a warm place to stay.
Lovely.
Summers, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's stone. It's not exactly insulated, but
We should
we try and
HVAC systems.
whatever the case.
That's what our bid for this season. HVAC system.
Heating pumps.
Yeah.
Our
Air
HVAC,
conditioner.
our HVAC guys are just
A heat pump, it does
fire
both.
just walking into poles and then leave.
You're just here to observe. I can't get you a drink or anything.
Oh, you can get me a
I
drink.
would love a drink.
Yeah, we can. It may be
Absolutely.
It's never
For cowards.
You can get me
Is it
however many
early?
drinks this will cover, and I give her 2 gold.
2 gold. She gets like. She just does a bunch of. She's doing like 3 here, like 3 different pint sizes.
Nice.
3 for you, 3 for you, 3 for you. They're different sized goblets. So there's like the big wooden one with like an ale in it. There's like a glass like
Oh,
like
you're
a champagne or
thing,
like
don't
a mead.
Can the
kinda-
biggest one, get the smallest one inside?
Hang on. You got the tankard.
Yeah.
You got like this like kind of not a wine glass, but it's more up like a
Yeah.
champagne with a pink liquid in it, like a honeyed one, like a mead.
Yeah.
And then there is a smaller
It's like a sample
glass, closer to like maybe like a whiskey.
It's a flight.
Yeah.
Lower down, more of a stout kind of thing.
Okay.
You could, in theory, dunk it into the.
Heck yeah! I do the first drop.
Boom, and a boom.
Yeah,
little
and then
splash
just
kind of goes up.
chug it.
Chug it
That
back.
taste.
You're mixing an ale with like a whiskey. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know if that would work.
It's not gonna
How's
be
the
great.
tummy?
Registering
Ideal.
a 10? A D10?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever you.
You're the one who pulled out your
Yeah,
dice.
Yeah.
That's a 4. Yeah, it's
Not very.
better.
I start sampling them, like, you know.
Yeah, you and I are like man of
Yeah.
taste.
I do the swirl and scent, and then
I'm gonna go
take
for
a
the-
little sip, and
Mead?
Yeah.
So there's like a mead, a whiskey, and like a champagne? Or like a
It's a mead, a whiskey, and then like
wine,
an
ale.
ale. Like
An ale, okay.
The ale I can best describe as someone who doesn't really drink that much, like a tar.
Oh!
We're talking
Like a Guinness.
Oh,
like
it's
a Guinness. Like
yeah.
a-
So I basically try to do a drop shot.
Yeah, that's okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
like silage. Yeah. But you know, it's thick. It's kind of cooler than.
It's like bread.
Yeah. You kind of like.
Ew.
That's what Guinness is.
I know, but like just when you put it like that, it just sounds gross.
Yeah.
It is gross.
Guinness is my favorite.
Whereas the mead is more of like a floral. It has almost like a rose petal kind of like vibe to it.
This is delicious. I'll
more.
trade anyone the whiskey for their mead.
Whereas the whiskey is it's smoky.
Are you a whiskey man or mead man?
For these particular ones, apparently I'm quite the meat man.
Meat man.
This meat is exquisite. That is some of the best I've ever had.
Floral?
I may as well.
The whiskey, as you might expect from whiskey, it's an earthy. It's kind of like it's got a very nice.
I'm a whiskey man, and this is really good.
Okay.
I dabble in all things.
Oh, get the ale away from me.
Yeah, same. I roll the
Oh!
I take
Yeah,
one
ale's
sip of
just
the
like-
ale and I'll
Whiskey
just like
and
put
I'll
it back
take
down.
I'm just gonna.
Do I like the ale on its own? A 9, yeah. The ale on its own.
I got 10, 8.
I just slide my ale over to you.
I'll slide mine over as well.
Are you drinking all these ales?
I like how this has worked
I need
out.
you to make me a Constitution saving
Ooh.
throw if you're going for those.
Let's go.
Pass out.
Let's do it. Unnatural 20.
Okay, you're fine.
Hey.
That finger.
You're knocking them back.
Subtle hex con.
This is
Do you think they have Blackfinger here?
The bar owner.
That was specifically.
The bar owner sort of
Oh, she is the owner.
You are the owner.
you've been seeing her start to direct people. She's kind of like telling people to move tables around and stuff over your shoulders. Kind
What a
of thing.
strong woman.
I love that.
She sort of kind of like leans on the bar a little bit. Kind of may I ask what brings you to Lemrae? Surely not sightseeing this. Because there are
Just
better.
passing through.
On our way, y'all. Mainlandish. What was your name again?
I was just gonna ask.
Oh, Eletha.
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 Wow.
Butterfly lady.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Would we have ever seen anyone like her?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. What is she?
Tabaxi. Surprise.
What's her race?
Some refer to them as revelers. Fae is more of a catch-all term. She's
Yeah.
not a fairy.
No.
Fairy folk is getting more accurate, but she's not fairy-sized.
Yeah.
Reveler is a fair term, I think.
Okay.
That's what's in this book. The Feywild Companion. I worked on. I'm supposed to name drop it when I say it, but
Nice.
Wow.
yeah.
Cool
there it
book.
is. Woo! Hopefully, I'll show a picture of the character, but if I haven't, I haven't. Yeah, she's sort of I mean, if you're looking for like exciting cat and fiddles, I must say, Paurelis has a very famous one.
They do.
It's a palace, I believe.
Oh!
All gold and silver filigree upon it and the like. But sorry, you came here you're passing through.
We're
or-
passing through, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Well, you're always welcome if you're not incredibly rowdy to stay at this establishment. We haven't had any sort of formal management here in quite some time.
Why not?
I'm
Drop
not
the
entirely.
look. Drop the look.
I'm not entirely sure how this place is run. We had a gentleman in and out.
Neither do
here,
we.
Oh no.
Um,
I'm realizing who it may be.
Yeah.
We've had a few folks in and out here. Very, very shady fellows. But like they grumble at us a little bit and then they leave like very quickly. I'm not entirely sure how it all operates.
Quarterly.
Yeah, was one just murmuring quarterly?
It used to be a few times a year, but
Like 4?
it's been like 4.
For some reason it was like 8. No one knows why.
But in any case, these visits, they became less frequent. I've been taking to running the place myself.
Good on you.
You get compensated for taking over that.
I don't give them any of the money I make. He's
Good.
not coming to collect
Good.
it.
You sure?
Staying in our coffers.
Yeah.
Nice.
We prefer to shop local anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah. I lie down with her.
But anyway,
This is so good.
There's been no shortage of love for this establishment since it was founded some 30-odd years ago. I haven't been the owner the whole time, but it's honest work and honest money. Better than I could be making, so...
There you go.
In an establishment like this, do you make your drinks in-house, or do you, like, you know, have people bring in, you know, different brands?
It's a bit of both. We don't make anything on site. Exclusive things we bring from across the way. We have wines from as south as Tyr or Meridium's Hollow. Occasionally, there was talk about getting some very heavy spirits sent in from the north at Tokovalia, I believe. Trying to set up...
Yes, I've heard of those.
But
Jesse, what have you done?
the alcohol that comes from up there, it has to be... It comes frozen. I don't know the details of it.
Yes, I've heard of this.
It's very complicated to
What's
produce.
Tokovalia?
What's that?
What's Tokovalia? I've never heard of it.
Real backwater town.
Okay.
Oh, really?
It's a it's a city to the north.
How far north?
Up in the crown. The upper
No
mountains.
way. People who live there.
I don't know the
I would
details.
be
They,
foolish enough to build
What kind of a moron would live there?
well, they
Well, actually,
say
it's quite sunny now.
They say it's something of a wonder. It's far up in the north, but I have heard the climate there is quite abnormal.
Yes, there's a small pocket of clear sky around them.
I'm surprised you know that. Well, you're well.
I'm a man of respect for drink, and you know, they came up with something unique.
Yes, the Black Finger. It's been
Yes.
served in cities as far south of it as Verstool, which, if you know, is quite close to Tokovalia relative to us.
Yeah.
We haven't had anything of the like in here, but to answer your question, yes, we have some things shipped in. Some things are more local.
Well, would you be interested in taking on another client for, you know,
We can
creating
talk more.
drinks for you?
Typically, we go
One of our
on
enemies?
sort of an order-by-order basis. Like, we'll have like a standard amount. If you can bring us consistent shipments of alcohol, once every few months, we'll set times for it. We can arrange to purchase that off you in batches of up to 500 gold at a time, I would say. But if you're looking for more, we can set up something more long-term. I don't like making big purchases moment to moment. We like to set up like a yearly,
Yes.
a quarterly arrangement.
Quarterly,
Let's say.
yes, I appreciate that.
Somewhere, Ajax.
Just crying.
But yes,
I haven't standardized.
in a system like this, it's rare that you get, like, I've never been to a tavern that more than one has the same name. Usually taverns thrive on being unique and different. But the Cat and Fiddle, you know, that we're special because we're the same.
Yes.
You know that you're getting
That was our
quality.
thought the entire time.
When you go to a Cat and the Fiddle, you know you're getting, like, quality and welcoming environments,
Of course.
good music, the like.
Oh, I intend on supplying quality. Don't worry.
Of course, yes. The founders of this place kind of like gestures up to this like golden plaque.
Beautiful.
They believed in many things.
What does it say on the plaque?
The plaque is the Cat and the Fiddle, founded 5502. No names to speak of on it, but just
Like-
kind of like gesturing up to like this is like
Is it like just a plaque? Is it pictures? Of
gold plate, just very
Oh.
fine typeface.
There are no pictures.
No pictures.
It's not engraved with like. We sat there and got like ink like
Days.
days. Like,
Why we're just sulking in the background.
Roll it out really quick.
There's no
Please, you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it. Get out of here.
They believed in integrity and equality.
Heck yeah, they did.
yes.
That's why we shop here.
But
Can always trust a cat.
So where's the merchandise?
merchandise.
You know the hats.
Merchandising.
As
Gotta go to the temple.
as far as I can tell, we would be open to if you can bring in some hard numbers for us for pricing and for the number of gallons you'd be able to provide, how stable your shipments would be. We
Where are you
do.
getting this stuff?
From my company.
What?
Free Spirit Brewing.
What?
You told us that when we met him.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You build a character that has a microbrewery.
You built a hipster?
What can I say?
You never told us that when we met him.
It's in my
His
ship.
ship is in the harbor.
Oh, I knew about the ship.
I knew about the harbor. I didn't hear anything about brewery.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I have a brewery. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
No,
you. You're
This is my first time on this island here, so.
Oh, I see. Well, lovely to have you.
Well, thank you.
I hope to see you again.
Oh, likewise.
Of course.
I'll give her a wink.
Aggressive expansion.
You give her a wink.
Gentrification.
She kind of like you
Take
get
it
the
wrong
wink,
way.
and then her eyes kind of like she blinks and she's looking across like down the way, kind of like, hey, clean that up. So,
Oh,
and starts to fly up over you
forgettable.
and goes to like scold one of her patrons or one of the people there.
I pretend it didn't impact me at all.
Did I see that?
Do we even have to
As a
roll
way,
for it?
Yeah.
It's the wink. She
We
definitely
were
did
all
not
talking.
see it. Was the
I'd cast a healing spell, but I only have 3rd level.
Can't fix that.
only therapy.
36 emotional damage.
Only therapy can fix your
How long do we have until we have to leave again?
The wing for us. I figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Temple, then we leave.
Anywho, I downed the last ale.
I'll finish my needs.
Your meads.
I savor my mead before going.
This whiskey's delicious.
Oh, good. You all got different tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have the same.
The whiskey and the mead are both delicious. That ale is
I didn't have
atrocious.
the whiskey.
Yes.
That is the
It
worst
was-
ale I've
I've
ever.
never tasted. That tastes like pure ass.
How do you know what that tastes like?
I've been in prison.
I'm so happy I got out of there then.
Some dark times.
You've been to prison before.
God dang. That was in the armed force for about 30 years. boy.
Anyways.
Yeah, we broke out. That's how we met.
Anyways.
Convicts.
Oh,
Hey, Sonny.
Oh, that's how I do that.
how recently?
Anyways.
What time is it?
Halfway up the stairs.
Both of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. And you were just in there for the fun of it. Just a variety of things.
I deserve that.
Okay.
Put it that way.
And what about Zoraxis?
I'm out.
Yeah, you're out the door,
This
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the bear.
I need to kill someone.
Cool.
Someone who's important. I won't refuse to talk about it. She broke us out.
Lovely.
Well, at least tried to. We did the most.
I'm walking with Zoraxis.
I feel I already had a few questions stirring for Zoraxis. I'm gonna strike up a little chat,
Lehem.
and I'm gonna jog up those stairs.
Wait up! Oh, these old bones.
Oh, that whiskey hit hard.
Can I catch up to Zoraxis there?
Lehem. Witty.
Hey, Zoraxis.
Yes.
Can we talk for a second? It's like
How
off to the
pressing
side.
is the matter?
I feel like fairly pressing.
Can it wait until we're on the ship? You know, away from prying eyes.
Halfway up the stairs.
Sure. Sounds good, Zoraxis.
Can I wait until we're alone in a room together?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So you're all together. You're heading to the. Is everybody heading to the temple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have to show them the thing.
I don't want to copy that book.
You make your way along to this little chapel that's set up.
I've never been inside an actual temple before.
Sonny, all I'm saying is you don't have to keep telling people where we're from.
Well, he's with us now. He's got no adventure.
Sonny, we've known him for less than a day.
In contact, we've known each other for like a week.
Well, no, how long has it been?
I
It's been
think
a couple weeks. It's been the better part of a month now.
What's like a month to a day?
true, I'll give you that. But the sheer fact that we don't know him.
Okay, fine. I'll
And you
keep
said
that
it's a
secret.
cat
Now
fiddle.
on, I just got the whiskey deal. I don't like lying.
I will say the location was bold.
Thank you.
At least we don't steal silk. So we're fine.
Every guard in a 30-foot radius is...
I said we don't! Anyway, I just want to go check out a temple.
You walk into this little chapel. It's that same kind of like blood red terracotta all around.
They were like that.
How intimidating.
You step up. You walk up these kind of like shallow steps. Inside,
Not more stairs.
the chapel is one main room, so like pillars, two arches, kind of holding it up, and there's a little stand at the back where someone would speak.
I almost got it right. We were just going, well, I've never been in one before.
There are no pews here, for those of you picturing like a more traditional chapel. They are just chairs that are set up in rows of three back.
Is that common?
It depends on the place.
The main distinguishing feature here is the fact that there is a tent kind of strewn across the center of the chapel, so it parts down, landing before the pillars. So it's almost like you could walk outside the pillars within the walls, but everyone's sitting underneath this lattice, this silver web that hangs, almost creating like a second room.
Don't like that.
So in order to sit and to preach or be preached to, you would be sitting underneath this like silver web that kind of hangs over everything. There are these simple little lanterns lighting the area. One person praying in a seat at the back, and you see the priest that you recognize kind of waves at you as you, hello there.
Move on. Oh, it took us a while to get here.
It's all right. I was just wrapping some things up. If you'll join me in the study, we can pore over that book together.
Shall we?
And this.
But I
I
thought
hold up the bad.
that's about the book.
Well, you just made views.
You don't care to join us or wait outside?
Oh, I'll come inside.
Okay.
Nice.
Do 4 people fit in this?
Oh yeah. You go through like from one end, or you would go around, so you don't go under the web. And there are the room. It's all one open room, but there's like several bookshelves at the back, kind of make a little makeshift library here. Yes. In the Imperium, of course, there's such a variety of deities that we don't keep the holy books from any one in particular. I keep the tetrad on me at all times. But
What?
What's a tetrad?
you know, like looks at these 4 little books that he's got on his hip. The 4 books of the Wanderer, of Ristol and the others. But in any case,
I'm gonna hang back with this guy.
yeah, he kind of pulls the 2
religion.
Message back and forth.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna set up a telepathic link. Don't worry.
Oh, let's go.
As he sort of sits down with you, he's got this little table pulled out with a little candle. Yeah, if we have an hour, we can go through and make sure we find exactly what this is.
Hour.
Or we can roll in that 20.
Sort of brings out this big heavy tome, flips it open.
I'm gonna try to take as many notes as I can.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what that is. Oh, okay.
So as he's like flipping through these very old pages, since I've never heard of it, I'm going to rule out most of the older deities here.
it's on the first page, to be honest.
Arizol.
Oh, it's
Well, it's not arranged. Well, it's arranged alphabetically, but by chapter. So we have the maker gods. So the Feaolyn, these being Arizol, Lunenfoss has an entry. Eldath, if you're looking
You've
for.
already lost me.
Of course, any kind of chapter over. These are more what we'd consider like second generation deities. Arizol and well, I don't want to bore you, but sort of like more younger deities. He kind of gets to like the very back. There's like the last like 4 pages, but he kind of has his hand in the second chapter. It's best if we go through from the second chapter onward, but these last few pages are what we call young deities. These are, well, at the moment, it is Lyra written on it.
Very nice.
Goddess of peace, love, nature stuff.
Peace, love through war.
Peace and love.
and war.
Simple.
And love through war.
It's just peace and love.
Peace through war.
War through love. What?
There's a lot of X out names.
Just question marks. Someone went insane putting this entry in. What does she do?
Peace and love, guys.
We do appear to be in an age where new deities are becoming.
It doesn't feel so. I don't know what this Lyra is, but I keep hearing a lot about her.
If I don't believe that's a symbol of her.
No.
But he kind of like flips through. He's gonna start flipping through the.
I know those cultists want her to join this, so maybe it's a group of gods.
We've established this as a cult.
That's how they presented themselves to us.
Maybe they're not the most rational.
He continues flipping through. I'm not seeing anything here.
Are you able to focus on one piece at a time of it?
As opposed to the whole, kind of like.
Oh, like one branch?
Yes. So like, what is it? The pink one's a cherry blossom or something? I haven't remembered.
Yeah, there is a blooming sort of like white flower.
Yeah.
The plump red berry, the withering branch.
Yeah.
He is going to make a religion check.
Can I guidance him?
Yes, I'll add that on. Okay. Looking at that, the clearest religious connection I can see is birth, life, and death of the young sapling, the blooming, the blossom. The stage is there. So perhaps this is a deity of the cycle of that. Perhaps it is a god of life. And he said, like, as he's flipping through, he's like, I don't see. There are deities whose symbols are like berries, like goddess of the harvest kind of things. But I don't believe they have a cult presence.
That'd be weird.
Most known deities, large ones, don't. Lyra being a notable exception. Because she's a younger deity, there's a number of...
There's so many cults to her.
Of cults. It's difficult to have like a church, because again, like when someone is claiming divinity, it's difficult to organize that. I'm thankful that I follow a deity who is as established in this island as Arizol is, or as Ristol is, but I'm not seeing any names here. He kind of goes and pulls another tome out. This is a book of fiends. Just flipping through. I see there's a deity here. Tirat. He kind of like holds up the book. There's a hand with 3 fingers, one of which is withered away. A similar look. Reading on him, there is a... It seems this fiend is a fabled one, a member of the Chained Chorus, imprisoned deep beneath the earth during the making of the world. Perhaps the cult presence is something to do with that? I don't fully know. But it's difficult to say. I wish I could be of more help, but...
Oh no, I think that was plenty. I'll take the...
I'm doing back there. Do we have anything more?
That's really all I have.
I do appreciate you taking your time to move on.
Yes, I thank you for stopping by and for your riveting conversation.
Oh.
While that all was going on, if you established a telepathic link,
Yeah.
I'm just roasting.
Oh, roasting the
The
ever living
deities,
crap out of it.
yeah.
Yeah. You know why they have a spider web? So they can catch their prey.
Wow.
That's all this is.
Wow, my goodness.
It's MLM to the extreme.
Martin Luther Ming?
So as the other two kind of like walk out, you are reunited. You're just having your little
Oh yeah,
back and forth.
roasting.
Shall we all head to the
Oh,
ship?
Oh sure.
that's a roll.
Almost lost our DM there.
Don't worry about that. Lean back on this chair that leaned back a little bit more than I thought.
It's dangerous.
So as you are walking back, you are able to stop by Saffron's manor, where the bear, Plume, and Lehem are no longer here. Presumably they've been sent to the docks.
Sent to death. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Finally, we're rid of Lehem.
You make your way.
It cost us Winnie and Plume, but it's,
No, it cost us Winnie.
That's true.
You make your way down to the docks, kind of like the southern end of them, where a little ship has been set up. It's painted like a mahogany, like a deep red with silver trim. You can see painted very nicely on it is the Impervious.
Nice.
A little bridge has been set down, and you can see this bear, like the bridge sagging beneath the weight as it comes. And they're like trying to. You can see these elves kind of frantically like, yeah, in here, in here, and they're pointing, and the bear's like just kind of like sniffing, unaware of what they're trying to tell it.
Do we get close enough?
Yeah, you can
We
start
get up?
boarding. Yeah.
Then I'll just like tap Winnie and then like try to lead him where they want him to go.
As you kind of like, you kind of just like, and then down below into the decks.
Now sleep.
Yeah, you kind of
It is.
bing as you fall. One of the elves.
Oh, that's
sort of-
right. Yeah.
Right, you are. Is there a letter or something that we can?
Pretty sure you have it.
Like what?
And then also,
Letter from Saffron.
did you receive a letter as well?
Yes,
Okay.
for not here.
Yes.
I didn't write that I have a
I
letter.
believe that's signed and sealed. I think.
I still
Yes,
have the
it's
only thing
ready
I've
to go
written for letters
for
are proof of passage by the
Trilla.
warden, and to give the letter to be given to the Imperial Guards. Did we get a letter from him yet? I thought he was going to write those up.
Oh yeah. In that case, Plume probably would have received it.
Yeah.
Passed it along. In which case, all right. You must be Zoraxis, Sonny, Melody. There was mention of. Was there mention of you? Again, like goes back to his little letter he's got.
Feaolyn?
Feaolyn.
What?
Others. You were added in later.
Right, the arrow that tells us to look at the back.
Go to page
It's in a
6.
different pen.
It's-
Plus fail.
And it's
Yeah, it
just a
says-
shrugging emoji.
The package, the little thing says, these 5 people will be going in, and 5 is crossed out. 6. Crossed out and a bear. Your quarters will be down below, probably right behind where your bear is now sleeping.
Yeah.
The captain will be seeing you for dinner.
What is his name?
You may refer to him as Captain or the Gold Noose.
The Gold
Gold
Noose.
Noose.
That is a hardcore name. Oh my goodness.
Why is he named the Gold Noose?
Is it news and you got a weird accent?
We'll get there. He... If he gives you a first name to refer to him as, you may. But for formality's sake, his title, either of those titles will do.
Didn't answer my question though. Why is that his nickname?
He's avoiding you.
If it would be polite not to inquire about such things. If,
I'm not well versed in ship culture.
clearly, I would just ask, as you all find your bunks, just maybe stay out of the captain's way for a little bit.
Is he ill-tempered?
As of recently.
He doesn't want us on the ship.
I mean no offense, but your presence on the ship has
Pissed him off.
raised tensions.
Hello, everyone.
I'm really upset that you're on my ship.
You ever see Muppet Treasure Island? Sam the Eagle. The man is a raging volcano. Hello, everyone.
If you'll follow me, so it takes you around down to the lower decks of the ship. Down one to this kind of like a bunk room that's been set up. There's a curtain being hung to divide the room up, and there are little hammocks strewn about.
Yes.
Just
Uh-oh.
please find yourselves your homes.
Oh, not another one.
There are some little like gated portholes to look outside too, so there's a little bit of natural light. Better than the conditions of Melody's last voyage across the water here. Someone will summon you.
We're all in one room?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it just one room, or this is just
It
our
is.
room?
It is a large room that has a curtain hung up, so you're not
Okay.
with the crew, but you're one curtain away from the rest of the crew.
I would like to take the corner bunk.
Like the back corner.
Like the one furthest away from the curtain.
You go to the back. There's two kind of above each other. You kind of get into the lower one there, or
I don't want the upper one.
you go to that one. You kind of like
Jump.
You jump up onto it. There is. Yeah, there's a big squawk as Lehem kind of like kick it out.
Get out of here, Lehem. This one's mine.
No! And he's gonna roll and try to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, nice roll.
What is it?
That 19.
Nice. So more than that.
Yeah, he's gonna like. You watch as he tucks the fabric to his chest and like does like a death roll.
That's a 25.
Yep. As you're able to like cling onto him and like you like
Throw him out.
and you just like toss him out and you're able to climb in.
Find another one.
Can I help him up?
Yeah, I kind of like. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're very nice.
It's great to hear that.
Zoraxis! Melody threw me out.
I watched.
And did nothing.
Find another bed.
No, it's not me. I'm gonna start plucking at my loot.
Goes over a little hammock and like sits in it, folds up the side of it, and he's just watching Melody with like daggers in his eyes, just.
I stick my tongue out at him.
Yeah.
I guess this doesn't really translate to voice.
Lehem finds a little bunk underneath where Plume is sitting. You made it.
Yeah, deal.
So, what's our plan once we get to Pinbury?
Well,
You're not welcome there.
Nope.
Probably can pass under the radar. I think you were already in there, so you're fine.
With this letter, I'll be fine.
I have a
You
letter.
can stay on the ship if you'd like.
I also have connections there.
he's the one who needs to get there. He knows people.
What?
I'm just here because I like y'all.
Is that the
Nice.
only reason you're here?
No one's inside checking that good.
I will.
I only have +1 insight. It's not worth it.
Oh, it's not like I'm good, but
I just want to roll. I haven't rolled in a bit.
Yes.
as average can be.
10.
Yeah.
Nice. You can't tell.
As you're all kind of like settling yourselves in.
Wait, no, sorry. You have reason to be in Pinbury too.
Don't we all?
Something about your old crew.
Yeah, I was lying. I thought we were being more discreet.
Very faintly.
Whatever, man.
Very faintly, Sonny, you can hear yelling from the front end of the ship.
Well, there seems to be a kerfuffle for it. Anyone killed all. They don't speak in English.
Oh, it's moaning Myrtle.
If I really focus in, can I hear it?
You would probably have to get closer. It's
Like,
a big,
yeah, I'm good.
big
I'm
heavy
good.
curtain.
Can I just kind of...
You kind of get right up to the curtain.
Yeah.
It seems like it's coming from one room over. So curtain lands behind a closed door. So it's very faint. Shouldn't I peek a little bit? The crew quarters are deserted. There's a little bit of light coming through and you can see footfalls above. You're also staring at the back of a very large bear. He's sitting guard there. He's asleep. He kind of rolls over a little bit.
Okay, I go around.
Yeah. As you're getting closer, make me a perception check.
That was nice. 17 is what I did.
17. You just hear, "Of course I'm upset. There's a bloody crimson sail on our ship. You tell me this. What am I supposed to do? We're bringing him into Pinbury. What? This is insanity. What is Saffron thinking? And now I'm supposed to have them for dinner because it's a courtesy. I'll throw them out of this ship. You don't tell me what he would have me do or send me off on. This quest of his, moving these pieces around, it's for nothing. He's going to burn the city down, is that it? Is that his big plan? Get out of here. We have to prepare dinner for them, I suppose.
Yeah, you do.
Here.
I said them myself.
As the little footfalls kind of
I'll
like
go back.
disperses. Can I head back in?
Okay.
There. When's dinner?
I don't know.
Okay, well, what are we doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna play my lute.
Telepathic connection to you.
Oh,
You're just hanging out in the room playing your lute?
to clarify, that's a telepathic connection.
Yeah, we were
with
told to
Zoraxis.
wait here.
Yes, with Zoraxis. Sorry,
And
my
as he
people.
starts the question, I'll bring out the axe and just kind of like start cleaning it and sharpening.
Well, that's fine. So it's Zoraxis.
Yes.
I'm less interested in your prison sentence as I am your certain attitude towards the E-Dream. You seemed rather...
Hostile.
Yeah, that's a great word. When we were talking with Saffron there. What's that all about?
Play my lute a little quieter.
Oh, it's in my
Oh,
brain, don't worry.
Oh, it's telepathically.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
mind.
I ain't no fool.
I play it louder.
Lehem's like,
You're bad at the instrument!
I can't hear him. I'm playing.
What a gem.
As far as I know, they were all a part of what they did to me, so.
Did to you.
Yeah.
What else?
Got anything more there? What was done to you?
I think you can find that information out later.
Cool.
But yes, I did kill the Adrian's son. Yes?
the term that was used was one of what's his name? I gotta find his name on here. One of Meinel's boys. Whether that was a familial thing or just one of his crew.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This was done out of personal vendetta?
Fun.
100%.
Love that. I'm a big supporter of your actions.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Why?
that. Oh, I mean,
If we're sharing information right now.
did you happen to look at what was on the wall when we came in?
So you two are just staring at each other and doing this? Like,
No, I'm
I-
sharpening an axe.
Yeah, just staring.
I'm just gonna be like looking back and forth, imagining a conversation going on.
Which is great because you're the only person I haven't done this with, so you don't know.
I feel like someone should say something. There's a bit of awkward silence going on right now.
No, that's
It's not
fine.
silent. I'm playing on music.
No, we're talking in our head like the Dragonborn did.
Oh, it's not my bad.
Lehem is like spitting, trying to like mortar over at Melody, but it's like getting like halfway across the room.
I want to use my mage hand and flip his hammock.
How heavy is a kobold?
It's Lehem. He's pretty heavy.
What was this son's name?
You can kind of rock it a little bit. And he's kind of like swatting at it. It's kind of like swatting back at him.
Boys, so whether that's someone who worked for them or not. Do I know the name of the guy I killed?
You don't.
No. I have no idea who I killed.
But it's great.
Even better.
But he said he was just following orders, so.
God, I hate that.
Yeah.
How long ago did they do said thing to you?
Oh, about year and a bit. Been a hot minute.
Yeah. How quickly did you get this vengeance? Was that just like?
Oh, it took probably a year.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
really-
this is fairly
I
recent.
really took my time, yeah.
Good. I appreciate that. And
Yeah.
a strong defender type such as yourself.
Of course.
And what are you hoping to accomplish in Pinbury? More of the same?
Whatever acts of revenge I can get.
That is amazing.
What are you trying to achieve?
Freeing my ship would be lovely.
No,
And,
not that, because you seem way too interested in this.
Oh,
for it to be
I
about shit.
really am not a fan of these filthy E-Dream people. So just the more I can learn about their nonsense, disrupt their nonsense, all lovely to me. So, two peas in a pod.
Sure.
That's it's hard to get more disruptive than murder. So good on you.
It is very disruptive. They're all there now.
All of them?
All the Adrians are there. I mean, the one ones, the notable ones. That is what we were told.
There's none in Lemrae because they're all
Right.
presumably.
They just came from all over.
Like rats, they swarm there. So, I mean, now it's just killing rats when you see them.
Yeah. Or is it like possibly, just a thought. Like instead of rats, more like horrendous, terrible people pulling themselves into their walls before setting out a trap outside?
Doesn't really change what I'm doing.
Cool. Lovely. Wow, it's been a great chat. Big supporter, big fan. You just slay the day away, King.
Slay the day away, King.
And I'll end my telepathic link.
As the day goes on, the ship begins to depart, hitting the waves as it makes its way out of port. It's a few hours, or it's a full day before dinner.
Full day?
Yeah, because
I would like to take a long rest.
Can we take a long
rest?
rest?
You could take a long rest. It'll mess you up for tomorrow.
I'm gonna take a short rest.
Sure, you can take short
And
rest.
I will do my Song of Rest, because why not? If anyone needs to roll hit dice.
I'll take a short rest.
If anyone's rolling hit dice, I think you add a d6.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get full
I'll
hit
just
points?
keep playing.
You'll be at full?
Yeah. I was down what, like 1?
2, you're down 2. Is what I had you at.
I've had myself down 1, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Same thing, I'm up. Do I need to roll? I was down 1 hit point.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And I get all my bardic inspirations back. And my mage armor. Which I will
So if I'm willing to wreck tomorrow's sleep,
I'm one off of
I could
full.
get my spell slots back right now.
Yeah, you could try and long rest. It's a full 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be going to dinner. Yeah, never mind.
35, you know?
Yeah.
So short rests all around. You can nap as part of that. Is anyone doing anything specific?
Can you do anything with like your forgery? You can forge?
Yeah, I can.
If I gave you like a signature with like the lamp warden, can I give that to you just so we have it as like a collection of all your?
I'll put it in my forgery.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get rid of this then. I just had like it was a proof of passage that was signed by him, so you can just say by the
Lamp Lord.
lamp warden.
It is the Lamp Lord, but he is
Lamp
the
Lord,
warden
okay.
of
Right, Lamp Lord. Yeah,
Lamp Lord signature, basically.
Yeah.
Does he have a seal as well?
Did he have a seal on the letter? No.
It was like a scroll.
And I had a letter to be given to the Imperial Guards. Did that have a seal? That was signed by him as well?
That was also signed by him.
Okay, cool.
I'll spend the short rest then after I play my little Song of Rest. I don't know if does that last the whole time.
Perhaps. You have many hours to spend here, though. So it's
Yeah,
not-
I'm gonna just spend time studying his signature and using my forgery kit and
For sure.
trying to basically study it.
As that's happening, Plume is just gonna like absent-mindedly like kind of swinging in his thing. He's kind of like changing his face every now and then. Kind of like the board like bouncing a ball off the wall, but instead he just like change.
I love it.
Change.
I hate that comparison.
At one point, he kind of into Zoraxis and kind of like looks and like waves and into
The
someone
moment he
else.
does that, I like raise the axe to the end of his hammock.
He says that. I wouldn't go so bold
And I
with
go,
that.
Oh! Wow!
Yes.
The face changing is,
Oh right, he's a changeling.
yeah, that's
I am. Yes.
Well, I guess we're not being that subtle then.
lots of firsts. Lots of firsts.
When is Plume ever
Nice.
subtle?
Well, you think so if you be a changeling.
But
You want a gold tooth, by the way?
We just
I got 50 of them.
Until I lose one, I think. I'm
Okay,
dead.
hold on to it.
as the jeez. So you're all kind of settled in. It's a very, very chill kind of time. You've short rested. Eventually, there is a kind of like, sorry, bear. And kind of like the curtain kind of, excuse me.
Ah, shit! No.
I have no sharp objects.
Yes, the Gold Noose would like to invite you to dinner one deck beneath here.
Awesome.
Lovely, I'll hop down.
So you all...
I pull him, just to kind of hold on to him,
Yeah.
let them go ahead for a second.
I'll go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say... Little bit of walking around change. I'll slap 300 gold into your hand.
Just casually slap 300 gold to it.
I've been holding on to this for 4 hours. My forearms.
Thank you.
I found it in the cave.
When?
When I went swimming underneath with Barry.
Oh.
When I found Barry, I don't remember.
It's kind of a haze, yeah.
It was weird.
It's a haze of blood and fairy wings. You know what I'm saying? So you after that you can
Yeah.
get down. Yeah. You head down below, which is kind of weird because it's like you wouldn't usually put like a nice place underneath the crew quarters.
Yeah.
When you come down, like the low ceiling, like it all opens up, and this area is like very nicely furnished. There's a large table carved with like one slab of wood, kind of bark on the sides but polished very neatly. Many seats of different types of like leather fabric. They're mismatched, but they're all very finely picked. These are spoils, to be sure. All of the cutlery, if not silver, is decorated with like lines of gold. There are many knives kind of nicely laid out, all the different forks and spoons and everything. It's a very full set here. Along the center of the table, it looks like a very large eel has been roasted here. You have like the two sides of the fillet, but they reach the full length of the table, end to end. Head's been removed, tip of the tail's been removed.
Is there a sauce on it?
There is what looks to be some sort of glaze that's been poured over top. Orange, hard to say if it's like a kind of more of like a marmalade-y kind of thing, like a sweeter, or like something more spiced. But the aroma it's giving off, that grilled fish, is very distinct. Almost salmon-like. There's like a metallic scent almost to it. But there are glasses poured out of what look to be like a very fine light wine.
Oh, well, hello there.
Very nice little cutlery. Some roast vegetables piled up around the edges of this large fish. Sitting at one end, leaning kind of on his chin a little bit, is this elf. He's got short black hair, kind of like combed over a little bit. Black, like coat, kind of padded a little bit, kind of has a wintry look to it. Buff over the biceps. He's got leather gloves on. He also has this scarf around his neck, piled high, so it kind of makes his neck almost look bulging.
Is it golden?
It is gold, like a yellow color, but there's like flecks of like shine to it.
Oh, I get it.
He's got a scar running down the right side of his cheek that seems to extend down to his neck, but the scarf covers it. Sort of looks to you all. Welcome to the Impervious. I'm your captain for this voyage. Please, if you would all take a seat.
I'll like saunter over, a little swagger in the step, and sit right beside him.
Sure. You are
Melody.
a little kiss.
I'm going to sit on the other side of him.
And you are
Zoraxis.
yes. I was given brief descriptions. I assume Lehem.
I thought you were pointing at Jimmy.
No, I'm pointing over now. You're the invisible Lehem.
Yeah.
It's the NPC corner.
Which one of you is Plume? And he looks to both you and Plume.
I look at Plume.
Yes. Which makes you the
What's
plus
Plume? What's
I
Plume
am
looking
the
like
plus
right
one.
now?
Plume right now has the most like unassuming elvish
Okay.
kind of look. Blonde hair, kind of like little freckles going on. What's that?
Blue eyes.
Yeah, blue eyes, yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah.
He's still got the blue cloak because he hasn't really been changing his clothes that often. Just definitely not wearing the guard armor.
Fair enough.
It says, and this one, regardless of the name he chooses, is Julian of the Crimson Sails.
Ooh, you're of the something.
I don't know many things, but yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Is it now?
Some
I just
hostility?
smile.
Shifts a little bit.
Do you guys know each other?
I met him.
Make a history check.
You're the one that gave him the scar.
Oh, awkward.
That went nowhere. Like, what? No.
11. You do not recall this person. Though he's staring at you with definitely some recognition on his end.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little old in my time. My memory ain't what it used to be. We crossed paths before.
Kind of like tugs at his scarf a little bit. He's got this mass. It's like a brutal gash down below, like right down to his collarbone. Healed, like stitched over, but it's like a wide scar. Your quartermaster, Bron Pivric, gave this to me.
Yeah. Sorry about that. He did lack subtlety sometimes.
And like tugs it back up. Note that while you're on my ship, I don't want to see you.
That seems fair.
This makes dinner really awkward.
Well, it's a weird way to start things, but I understand people take a long time to forgive, so I'm willing to eat a little bit of humble pie, if you know what I mean.
It's been 50 years, perhaps, since. But in the 300 years and change that I've been alive, you learn to have a long memory, yes?
Yeah, that's cool. Mine ain't what it used to be, but...
Kind of looks to Melody, who's raising
Well,
her
this is a DM question.
Oh, okay.
Scale of 1 to 10, general attractiveness.
Are you
Mine
attracted to
without
a one?
the scar.
Without the scar.
Like barring the scar.
I don't know.
I'll do this for the
Yeah,
scar.
do that. Yeah.
Well, I already rolled, and I knew what I rolled. So...
Like a 7 or an 8.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
Okay, yeah. Who's there? Does the scar add, or...?
It's up to you.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't add, but it doesn't take much away.
Sort of...
Pedantic.
When the thing is up. When it's down... But...
I think it's important to get bad blood out of the way before we share a meal.
By all means.
As long as we understand each other. Please, turns. Eat. Make yourselves comfortable for this dinner, and I trust we will all have a safe voyage.
I'll start grabbing my food.
Take a portion.
Take a little portion. It's pre-sliced. There's scoring in it, so you know.
Are the bones taken out?
Yes.
Nice.
It's been immaculately prepared.
Beautiful.
I cooked this myself.
Wow.
I believe
So are you quite the chef then?
I had a good teacher.
Who was your teacher?
Someone far away from here.
So, if
On the mainland. Yes.
If I may. Gold Noose? Gold Noose?
Oh my word, you were given like one. I will say that out loud.
Yeah.
No.
Curious where that came from.
Like, it's on instruction.
It came from the scar. If
it makes you feel any better, Bron's dead.
You see, it's a shame it couldn't have been at my news.
Well,
But
I don't know what it was, but I wouldn't hold judgment if it did. It was delicious, by the way.
I've taken to hanging my enemies when they are of a particular nuisance.
Yeah.
Good one.
That was quick.
But to my close acquaintances, I am Gildir.
I'll hold up the champagne. Maybe we can get there one day.
One day, perhaps,
Ding.
if you associate with better company.
I didn't really have a choice.
Double.
Well, in truth, I suppose you could say we met each other through our professions. It turns to Sonny. How much do they know of yours?
They'll be here and there. They know how.
Yeah. You've heard of Crimson Flags?
I only heard of it.
I heard of the
Saffron.
Crimson Sail because that was the name of the bar in Salisbury. Salisbury.
Yeah, you can make a history check.
I'm assuming that's all I've ever heard.
That was either in 1909. So
Classic.
yeah, no, not at all. Never. Even
They know
close.
that I was in the Iron Forest for a long time for various assortments. I haven't gone to great detail as of yet.
I see. Far be it from me to spoil them on your war stories.
I wouldn't
War
I wouldn't
stories.
call him that, but I understand your
When
point.
you win a war.
Something like that.
I'm what you would call I spent some time in my youth as a privateer for the Idrine House. Around, would have been 5490, I had sustained this scar. The Idrines weren't paying as well, so I went east. Got some work for the Silk Fleet. They're a traveling band of airships that
Sounds
fly the
fascinating.
coast. They're interesting company. Worked odd jobs for them, hung my share of miscreants. But they're not as warmongering as some of the families down here, so I returned, and wouldn't you know the Idrines are paying more now. Looks right at Zoraxis when he says it.
So, you technically work for the Idrines, but you work for Saffron.
Saffron connects me to people. I'd rather play both sides in the event that things do boil into conflict.
Not a bad plan.
Dragon strikes are becoming more of an option with each passing day. It seems that the moment is ripe for war of a draconic nature to break out soon. Perhaps by the turn of the year. But
Good thing it's the beginning of the year.
indeed, and good thing I prefer the sea. There are a few dragon attacks here.
So is this guy like a smuggler? Is he...
He is a privateer, so he gets paid by families to take out trading vessels. Right? Like if you're an Osrine ship and he's on the Idrine payroll, he'll just
A
take
pirate
you out.
paid by countries.
Yes.
Yeah. So like a pirate.
Yeah. A pirate, but he thinks he's classier than that.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst.
In any case,
Like pirateer.
he now starts going for the food. I'm curious. For those of you who associate with a man like this, I must know why. Is there some history with him that I am missing here? Are you his little red flags? Born again? The new generation?
No, I literally met him yesterday.
That's
He's
a good
been
one.
really nice to me, but this is a lot. Gotta say, quite
I
a
told him
lot.
before, so that would be awkward if... See? Better come from me than from him.
Yeah, that's very, very recent developments here.
I see. And you're heading to Pinberry, to the heart of this conflict, not for this man.
Oh,
For
no.
Saffron, then.
No. Personal reasons. For me.
I didn't want to walk back.
If Saffron is sending you here, it's not without reason.
We'll deal with that when we come to it. What?
It was upon request.
Really nice.
I'm sure whatever side comes out victorious in this, it will be beneficial to Saffron, and I'm going to hope it will be beneficial to me.
Same.
So, you are welcome for this voyage. But after that, it remains to be seen. I'll be watching you closely.
Okay.
Kind of gives a little, smile and nod.
Just across the middle of the I'm like, you have to tone it down.
No.
Across the table, hold on.
looking desperate. Even I can see that.
In any case, the Idrines, they are a cornered animal.
Yes.
You would be wary to approach them haphazardly if you have business with them. Whatever your business may be. Again, looking at Zoraxis, like, I know your description, if not your face.
Apparently I'm fairly popular in Pinberry.
It seems that way. I imagine you'll be less popular when we arrive, but I've been asked to be as discreet as possible in smuggling you on board, or to the shore. So I must ask, where am I going to be smuggling you? We have back doors in one of the Cat and Fiddles. Or the Cat and Fiddle there.
You get us to the Blushing Rose.
And he raises eyebrows at you. Are you one of the Madame's pets?
I am no one's pet.
I mean it with respect. There's a great deal of renown that comes from the people who work there. But if not, if you have no business there, I don't want to risk drawing their ire, but I can try if that's something that...
I'd just like to meet this Madame.
Yes.
I think I know her name. No, I don't know her name.
It was not given.
No.
Then I warn you doubly so for her. But...
I'm good wherever, I just...
Wherever's easiest for you.
I see.
I have contacts there I can talk to when I
snaps his fingers. When you arrive...
When I arrive.
Be careful. With your reputation, it's possible some of your contacts may have turned.
It's also possible that since all the Idrines are there, people are going to be opportunistic.
People like you.
Potentially.
Are the Osrines paying you?
No. This is just my own thing now.
It's an awful lot to do for your own thing. I'm sure they'd pay you handsomely.
I'm sure they would.
It's not for the money then?
No.
Interesting. Again, snaps his fingers. The second course. Refreshments.
Why too much?
And I'll just down the wine then.
As these two crew members come out with these little like clay cups that are steaming.
Ooh.
This is a delicacy that we don't often have at sea. But please, I need to pass out these little mugs.
Absolutely, I'll take
Have I heard of this before, these drinks?
You look into it, it's a solid white, and you realize it's steamed milk.
Oh, right.
Mr. Milk.
Mr. Milk.
Gross.
I think you should think of me when you drink it.
Oh, no.
Just sitting there.
I look at it, I smell it, and I really think you should have two.
to
the captain.
Kind of slides it up. Please, if you're not willing, I don't mean to offend.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I just had a bad experience.
You don't have your sea legs, I understand. Milk is not the best for those who...
Milk was a bad choice.
Cheese, then!
Dairy! More dairy! Bring out the cow!
The cow.
Fresh from the teeth.
Mr. Milk Mugs.
Oh!
Is he a cowfolk?
He's a furbolg.
Yeah, he's a furbolg, yeah.
Well,
Where does the milk come from?
We want to know.
no. Well,
Hopefully not a mister.
it has been wonderful getting to see and hear from some of you. Lehem sort of, I haven't got to share who I am yet.
It's quite okay.
The captain doesn't even look at him. Sort of. don't mean to ask questions that are outside of my station here. The kobold.
Yes.
It's best you keep to that. Don't ask.
I see. Then I will not. But if that concludes this dinner, there will be food provided for you throughout the days that we are...
How many days is it again?
Oh, is it 2, 3, 4?
What was it?
Let me pull up my map.
I think it was 2. Well,
I thought it was 2.
8 days.
Yeah.
So day 1 we go 1, 2 hexes. Day 2 we go 1, 2 hexes. So yeah, it's 2 days. So 1 night at sea, which is tonight. We are currently not within sight of shore. It is for the safety of this vessel that we go unseen. Idrine guards could be patrolling. Idrine ships are easier to avoid at sea. We have means of staying hidden. Now, if you should have a need of anything tonight, please speak to one of my servants. I believe I will be retiring for the evening. But unless there's anything else I can support you with in this time, this one excluded. You have passage on my ship, not my courtesy beyond that.
Whatever you say, Dale.
Sorry. So you said you work for either side. Whoever pays more.
Saffron is paying me to take you to Pinbury.
Yes.
If the Idrines wish for me to sink an Osrine ship, or to...
take us out. Assuming that information reached them.
I can assure you that no Idrine ship will come upon us while we travel. However, if one did, and if they were so kind as to offer me gold in exchange for you, I would gladly take it and be done with you. However, most transactions don't work like that. If a vessel from Pinbury were to come upon us and were to know that you specifically were being ferried by me, it would be my head and then each of yours in turn. So fear not. Idrine generosity is unlikely to be a factor.
Not fearful, just making sure there aren't many loose ends.
Loose ends. When I drop you off, wherever this is, whether it's the Blushing Rose or Cat Fiddle, or... I do have Idrine contacts. I want to make sure that... well, it will be the end of our arrangement.
Perfect.
Though I will be keeping tabs on each of you, as I've said. If you burn the city down, I'll be picking up some of the pieces. In any case, that will be all from me. And he kind of stands up. Yeah, he will turn, kind of wordlessly, kind of smooth out his coat and turn to the back door and retire, leaving the rest of you to your own devices here, as the ship is kind of...
Let's go finish eating then.
Is there's no crew or anything, it's just us down here?
Yeah, there is one of the servants is kind of standing by the wall there.
Hi.
Hello, can I get you anything?
Do you have anything sweet?
Oh,
That's not milk.
Ew.
like,
Like dessert?
Like other milk.
No, if
Oh, that's okay.
the captain
one's
didn't
salty.
serve any, then I believe that's the end of the meal there.
Alright then.
Apologies. And he kind of like, was there anything else I could fetch for you?
We're all good.
Of course. I'll leave you here then. We'll be cleaning up once you're gone. Unless you'd like us to clean up now, if you're looking
No,
to
you're
use this
good.
room. Okay, and again, a heads up.
I stand
So?
up and
We
Start
go
going.
wherever he's gonna take us.
Pinbury.
You're finding your people. You're just along for the ride.
We'll see when we get there.
You want your ship. I have my business.
Still eating that fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some jerky.
You got the tail part. It was kind of cut off right at the very tail, but if you're going like the thinnest part, it's more.
Just looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Eating as long as it can give me excuse not to be talking in this very awkward situation.
Yes, I love it. The destination was still undecided, but he sort of awaits your response on that. Are people retiring, going anywhere in particular on the ship?
Can I explore the ship a little bit?
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the top deck.
Sure.
Can you tell us not to do that?
Did you told my thing? I can't go.
Yeah. He doesn't want to see
Doesn't
Sonny.
want to see Sonny.
But I think if there's anything patrolling.
Well, if they can see this far and they don't know a ship's coming, that's
Fair.
whatever.
Yeah. I'll go.
That's Daniel
I'll
railroading
meander.
us into a problem.
And what if a ship shows up?
A ship shows up out of nowhere where no one on deck saw.
Why?
Guys, it's just here.
Cool. Yeah, I'll explore the vessel a little bit.
Sure.
I'll tug on your
Oh.
as they're leaving.
I'll sit right back down.
Okay.
I don't know you that well.
That's
But
rather
at this point, I think you're a little bit. You might be a little bit too far down the rabbit hole to turn back now. So, in the spirit of companionship,
And I will slap 300 gold into your hand.
That's a lot better than one.
Melody's skipping along, light as a feather.
No, there's a reason.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll get to it.
I know.
We'll get to
100%.
it. We'll get to it.
After you give 500 gold to Lehem.
The rest I leave to Winnie.
Well, you know, I get the hint, and you know,
I'm not trying to buy loyalty.
no.
Don't take that as it is.
Oh.
This is a gift. That's all it is.
Wow.
I appreciate what you've done for us so far.
I appreciate the
Appreciation.
warm welcome and the appreciation.
Very well. I should probably retire. I don't think I'll be wanted up by all these parts. As poorly manned and poorly captain as this ship is.
Fair enough.
That's not my command anymore.
Hope you have a lovely rest, and I'll go up there.
Cool. So you go up, three of you are up, you're going to go back down and...
Yeah, just start reading.
Yeah, you head down there reading, and before we get to the top deck, Lehem and Plume are down here.
What are you guys doing down here? Well, I said to, what are you doing down here? I said to Plume.
Yeah. Plume sort of, well, I thought it best to retire myself. I've been seeing the sights since Saffron sent us down here, and I'm done with top deck of a ship life. Besides, it seems I've been growing accustomed to life below decks these last few months.
And glamorous. I'll give you that.
No, it's entirely against my nature.
Same.
You're in a bit of a wrong career path then if this ain't in your nature.
Well, I got to meet Melody, so
And he knows too much.
it's not all bad. She's really not what I expected.
I didn't know who she was before there, so she's exactly how I expected.
I see. No, I mean,
What did you expect?
well,
Never meet your heroes.
there have been rumors that she is perhaps, and kind of like looks around a little bit, a little promiscuous.
There's no way he's gonna say it.
It's just
She's kind of a hoe.
it's just, when we met, I can turn into anything humanoid, and I mean, if she's not into that, I don't think.
Plume!
I didn't extend a formal. My phone.
My phone, no!
I mean, my book with all information on Earth.
I didn't extend a formal offer,
My book of many things.
but all I'm saying is she's a lot more respectful when it comes to things like that than I expected.
Well, there you go.
Yes, it's a compliment.
Yeah, I was going to say, it don't sound like a bad thing, now does it?
That's why I brought it up. I would not
Yeah, well,
speak ill of our companions.
I'm happy for you, Dan. Whatever that means.
Well,
Either way, you know, you're not looking for advice, are you?
no, I rarely need advice.
I was going to say, and besides, you're barking up the wrong sheriff's advocate. It's been a long time for me. Less than the last 30 years I've been inside of never mind.
I see. Yes, I'm someone who can be whoever I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it more interesting to observe others. Those who are restricted to one trait. Take you, for example.
Yeah, what about me?
Well, you're one person.
That's very true.
You've
Or
seemingly got two names.
What's in a name?
What's in a person?
Ain't that true?
I'm curious to see how this all unfolds with you. It seems... Well, I can't speak to the character of prison and its effect on you. But whether it was kind or not, it seems to have impacted you.
Let's just say the truth is more valuable if it takes a few years to find out.
If you say so.
And I'll retire then.
Yeah, he will too. While that's happening, the three of you step up onto the top deck here.
Wow.
Is it nighttime?
Yes.
Daytime.
Okay.
It's we're still in like
Are there
February.
any lanterns on the ship?
Yes, there's some,
Oh, okay.
some lanterns set up, but
See.
they're made for quick hiding. Like they've got like a hood you
Yeah.
can put down. There are a few crew members. There is a gentleman kind of like he's doing a little steer.
Why do you keep doing this?
He's doing
Going all over the place.
Oh no.
He'll never live up to well
for no reason.
I'm gonna go to the front of the ship then.
Heck yeah.
I would like to go up behind him and wrap my arms around his Titanic style.
Are you?
No.
I cast counterspell.
I cast get off the ship.
The three of you up at the bow.
I suggest you just...
It is a clear night. The stars are out bright.
First star I see tonight.
I wish I may.
I wish I might. So I just stole your line.
And then Winnie takes flight!
But as you're looking up at the stars, they're reflected in the water, which isn't totally calm. It's a little not choppy, but like kind of tumultuous. So not a perfect reflection. Though you are reminded, Melody, of the gentleman you met, what must feel like so long ago, Raven, and his comments on the stars and his inability to look at them.
Oh, yeah.
Presumably,
Okay.
he is waiting for you in Pinbury.
I sure hope so.
With high hopes, you would assume, for the state of Gala.
Oh boy.
There are many, many threads converging in Pinbury. So many strands of spider web coming together there. You're just one of them, enjoying the stars. I guess the three of you together, unless you're doing anything, it's just kind of a calm little moment there that you're all spending together.
I'm just gonna wait until like they leave to go to bed or something.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, just
I want to be alone.
as long as
Get
possible.
the hint.
Just hanging, you know.
I'm just gonna keep, doing a
the
little
worst third
lap
wheel.
around.
What?
You
Normally,
do it
Go up
oh.
to the person driving.
Oh,
You sort of there. Hello.
So how does this work?
If I make it go this way, the ship will go that way.
Like if you turn it to the left, if you pull your right hand down, you'll turn right.
Are you putting your hands on it to do this?
Around
No,
them.
I'm just like
Yeah.
gesturing, trying to figure it out.
I'm gonna put my right hand up, and it will start to. I mean,
Go
you don't want.
left.
Yeah, you don't want to steer until you feel it move, because it's gonna be you've steered too much at that point.
So how do you know if it's moving if you don't want to steer until you feel it move?
Well, you just get a feel for it. Like if I do this, and it's just to turn out a little bit, we wait, and we should just notice the ship turning. See,
Oh.
we write it, and it kind of like starts to eventually starts to turn back.
We've had 30 minutes to our trip.
Can I try?
I don't believe the
Start
captain
tying
would
myself
approve
down.
of that. He kind of like looks back. The captain's
Never
quarters are
flip the
right
ship.
behind him.
No.
Big gilded door, right? These the little windows. I don't think it would be a good idea.
So is he very friendly then?
With the right people, you seem, the lot of you were a little bit of a hasty addition to our cargo.
Probably.
Yes, but for the moment, it seems he's content to take you. And yes, I'm sure. I know he's a friendly man for those who are friendly to him or are on good terms with him. Yes.
And what was your name?
Good job, Daniel.
Druindar.
Nice to meet you. Melody.
Can I, the hand, can I half-hearted? We gotta go back to the thing. Melody, you say? That's like a satyr name? That's pretty nice.
It's like a stage name.
Oh, are you like...
Yeah, kind of a big deal. Guess you guys don't really get around much.
They are sailors.
And you do?
Sometimes.
I see. Like, you're a performer.
Right.
Oh, it's that song I've heard!
Yes, I'm familiar with some...
My famous riff.
It's the melody riff. It's the melody. Yeah, I'm familiar with some performers, I guess. Local tavern people. But yeah, good for you for performing in a place like this. That's going to be a little intense.
We'll see.
Good
night.
Yeah, good night.
And I'll leave.
As you're hanging out, you hear a little door creak, and the captain sort of... That's a stupid name. Druindar, focus. Don't let people distract you.
Can I like poke? Can I, Captain?
So,
Like poke back up the stairs?
Good night.
Okay, do you have any dessert in there? The kitchen said there was none.
Who are you asking for?
Me?
I have candied fruit, candied apples and pears.
May I have one?
Please, yes, absolutely. You gonna head in?
Yeah, I'll head in.
Yeah, he's got his like scarf off, jacket off. He's in like
Gross.
simple like light clothes. Yeah. Got like a little like nightgown hung up that he's kind of like putting on as you walk in. Please, food there.
So, you were talking about the Silk Fleet and your jobs before this. Tell me of your greatest adventure.
My greatest adventure.
Yes. As I take one of the
Please, they're on like a little plate. They're like all like sugared and yeah. Well.
I just want Daniel to make up a story.
This one time, probably 200 years ago now.
I wasn't even born.
Oh, not many were. I was doing an operation for Riznir Idrine. He's the current head of the family. But
I'm not there.
Well, he's faded now, I'm afraid. But he was looking into the sea elves of one of the cities below the surface. We were sent to investigate, to moor ourselves out in the open ocean, and a sea serpent attacked us.
Whoa.
Fearsome things. Yeah, he's out there with the arms out. But we were able to fight it off. I had never fought alongside an Idrine before. And the two of us, we killed it. We chopped its head off.
With the head of the Idrine family.
The current head. He wasn't the head then, but I believe he was the first son so long ago now. But a wonderful adventure, to be sure.
Pretty cool.
Yes, I had... looks around his room. I had the tooth somewhere, one of the fangs. We sold most of them, but I keep some aspects of it.
Mementos.
Yes, things to remember the good times by.
Would you call these the good times now?
Right now, I'm recently out of work with one of the most opulent fleets one could work for.
Which was?
The Silk Fleet.
So do they deal with Lemrae and the silk there?
No, it's interesting you bring that up. The Idrines deal with the magical silk that their spiders spin in the orchards of Pinbury, which then gets shipped down to Lemrae. They police things there, and then often to the Imperium. The Silk Fleet, it's humans there. I don't know. They live and die and make wars in the time it takes for one elf to grow to adulthood.
It's Chewbacca from Star Wars.
The silk there, it's I think mundane. They use it as a sign of opulence, but empty. They deal more in luxury good trades
Ah.
between Tyr and Verstool, I believe.
Okay, so further in on the mainland.
Yes, they have a strange. It's strange there. I couldn't tell you all of the details. It's so many.
I've only been as far as the Fairwood.
Oh, then yeah, you wouldn't have. There's a whole system there. They have an empress, a Kaiserine, I think they call her.
Is that like an empress?
I suppose. They have lots of military there for a peaceful nation.
The Silk Fleet is peaceful?
Yes, they're the most peaceful military you've ever seen. I can tell you there's a goddess among them, or someone who claims to be a goddess, Feylord maybe. But she goes by her true name, so I don't know the details there. Lyra, I believe.
Yeah, I've heard the name circling. I can't say as I've ever heard of her.
Yes, she's been a deity there for 30 years, I believe. But my old war stories, they're pale in comparison. Please, tell me about yourself.
Well, do you know who I am?
Start at the beginning for me.
Melody. I play music. Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, that's you. Yes.
Yeah, you've heard me. You've heard it.
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
I'm not from around here. If you're a local bard, I'm afraid I'm new to this.
I travel a little bit. I normally stay in Palrelis,
I see.
but decided to take to the world.
Do you have royal connections?
No.
I see.
Not yet.
Then get out.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
I see. If you do and you need someone to ferry you around, if it's imperial connections, then I would be most interested.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. In any case, you finished your plum, I see.
It was a pear, but it
Oh, a
was
pear,
delicious. Thank you.
In any case, shall I see you to your hammock?
Please.
Of course.
Which way back?
He opens the door for you.
I'll step out.
And he will sort of like link arms with you.
I grab his arm.
This way. As he leads you down, we have the two up on the bow here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
As we're walking, I'll just recount one of my greatest shows in
There's like 20 people there.
Palrelis.
Half of them were there to see me.
One of the lesser noble houses.
He is enraptured by your tale. And we'll roll a d10.
Ahem.
You got the tray.
I can get the tray. Tray. 7.
Not bad.
Very nice.
Yes.
She's a 7, but she plays the same riff every 5 minutes.
She's a 10.
She's a 12.
She's a Lemrae, like 9, but like a Palrelis,
Oh,
like 6.
Oh, okay.
No. That's not canon.
Oh, it's canon.
Thanks.
It's on the microphone.
Oh no.
Cut it.
Never. So, as that's happening, the two here.
I would also like to weave in how much I hate hammocks and sleeping below decks.
Love hammocks.
We can find more suitable arrangements for you if you'd like.
Well, it doesn't seem like you have much besides hammocks.
No,
I sleep in a very
it's-
deep hammock.
There are hammocks down here, and then there is my own chambers. If you're looking for like a bedroll or something.
Well, I have one of those, but it's just...
I don't want to have to set it up.
It's just so
It's God.
gross under here. It smells like body
It's so
odor.
warm down there.
Oh, these clothes.
They're so restricting.
So, would you prefer to sleep elsewhere?
Well, I wouldn't want to impose.
Kind of turns on the spot. As you're like getting up to the berry, turns, like pivots. We can speak in my chambers again. I didn't mean to send you away so rudely.
Oh, if you insist.
Yes, of course.
Somewhere, Plume. Something terrible has happened.
Well, I think she is a lot more, conservative than she kind of let on to be. I think you got the wrong impression. She would never do anything like that.
Take the plot. You two, on the bow. What are our elf and tiefling doing?
Oh, I'm just vibing, chit-chatting. Trying to make any attempt at small talk that's, I'm assuming, not being reciprocated.
Yeah, just at one point, so all of a sudden just, do you fear death?
Oh, pretty great deal, yeah. Yeah, don't really wanna.
And why do you want to take it to the Adrians? I know what I might go into. Are you in your shell right now?
My emotional shell.
Oh.
I feel like, I don't have as much of a maybe in-your-face plan for sticking it to the Adrians as you do.
You'd rather be sneaky about it?
Preferably, yeah. Yeah, I find, that...
You're not really sticking it to someone if they don't know it's you.
Well, give it time and the history books will know it's me.
And then I'll just bring out the necklace of my deity. Just put it around my neck. I feel protected going in there.
Yeah? With
whatever is protecting me. Whether it be my axe. Whatever is behind this symbol.
As in, you do not know your own god? Or...
True names aren't spoken.
Fair enough. Do you have a not-so-true name for this god?
I've heard him be called the Cold One.
How very vague.
Good enough for me.
Well, if that absolute scam of a fortune teller is anything, I hope the cold is on your side. And I'll, let you do your thing, and I'll go downstairs.
As you were turning to leave, you get about 15, 20 feet away from Zoraxis.
You were going to call me Sar there.
It was close. I keep almost calling James
Feaolus.
Feaolus. It's tough. It's
my bad.
Yeah.
What is
Feaolyn.
Feaolyn? Oh my god.
I named it, and I came to that later.
As you were talking, you probably heard maybe a little giggles and some hasty. Let's go in here. But you're starting to make your way back.
You know what?
When suddenly there is a. And you hear this strange, deep beneath the water. As the ship, lurches. This is enough of a lurch to wake up those of you who were sleeping.
Yeah.
Those of you who hopefully still have some clothes on.
Okay.
And kind of lurch as, the person at the little wheels kind of...
What'd you do?
We've been snagged.
Snagged.
He draws his blade.
I draw my orb.
He's gonna kind of stare across at Zoraxis. You're on the opposite end here.
I would mess this guy's ship up so good.
Have your weapon ready. And he kind of turns, and this trident is gonna come flying through the air.
The merman!
And Barnacle Boy.
Yep. And is just gonna skewer him through the chest.
Oh.
He dies before he hits the ground. Kind of drops.
Zoraxis, no!
As this is happening,
Friend!
Sonny, you become aware that there is someone on the other side of the curtain.
I push Lehem.
Lehem is opposite, a few bunks down.
I push Plume.
Plume is up top.
Frick! I push Winnie.
And you hit the bell.
Blue hand.
Ooh.
Shimmering, moist, has kind of webs between the fingers.
How close am I to him?
You're about 10 feet. He's going to curl the heavy curtain back as this shark-like face. Peeled kind of fins on where the ears would be. But there's black eyes of a shark that's in a frenzy. And curls around. He's got rows and rows of teeth. And so this
Hello there, friend.
As that's happening, we'll resolve initiative in just a moment. You're aware that this person's been skewered. You're aware that something is climbing onto the ship, but behind you, the waves bulge and then break as this massive face rises up.
Hi.
Blue snake-like to the red frills of a sea serpent. Kind of like hissing down.
Cool.
It's about 15 feet above your head. You could reach it, just swing at the stalk of its neck. But it's like coiling around, wrapping itself around the very front of the ship, almost to support itself, poised to strike. As it's bearing down on you, Melody, you are in a little bit of a compromised position.
What kind of position?
A lady never tells.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
it.
Kama Sutra.
Roll
Oh my
100 and how many?
Oh, so close to 69. I'm looking this up.
You definitely don't have any armor on. It's
Mage armor.
mage armor. Yeah.
It always protects.
Yeah. Always protect. The captain is definitely like, he's probably waist up at the very least. Sort of like pulls away from you, kind of. Melody,
What was that?
there's something out there.
Uh-oh.
He just starts putting his clothes on, putting kind of lacing
Can
up.
I help him put...
No, you do yourself.
Well, I'm guessing it takes longer for him to put his
Yeah,
stuff on than...
that was quick.
I just have clothes, not armor.
He's mostly closed at the moment because he's not getting ready to fight yet.
No, fair.
But as this is happening, I need everyone to roll initiative. Melody, you are actually, hang on. James, you have dark vision.
Yes.
So you would see also this fish-like creature crawling onto the boat. You are not surprised.
Okay.
Melody is surprised. Zoraxis, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Then you are also not surprised. And then Sonny is not surprised because the lurch will come up. So just Melody is surprised here.
Cool. I'm inside, correct?
Yes.
Huh.
We will not be resolving the full combat this
Something
time.
is.
Okay.
Failed.
21.
Calm
21.
yourself.
Zoraxis.
15.
15. Melody.
14.
14.
Nope, sorry. 15. I have +4.
15, but surprised.
Oh, then you go for it.
What'd you get, Jimmy?
21.
Sonny.
16.
16. Nice. Well, I've got good news.
We're dead.
Yes.
It's fast.
Feaolyn, you got 21?
Yeah.
Cool. What's your modifier?
My initiative is +2.
Okay, then you go first. So, with that,
Great song.
I didn't write it. You sure? Oh, I didn't.
we'll go through a round here. We'll see what happens. Feaolyn, there is a... There are 4 of these creatures coming up. You see one of them who just threw this trident crawling its way up, this fish folk. There's one next to him, and then there are 2 behind you crawling up on the other side. What are you doing?
Panicking. 20-foot radius. That's large. What's the dimensions of our boat here?
Width of the ship is probably not more than 20 feet across. Maybe 25 feet.
Okay. See, this is problematic.
Actually, even that feels quite large because this is a small ship. Because yachts are 40 feet is a big yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then this ship's probably we'll say 40 feet because it's an older vessel, but what's
15
that? 15
across.
feet, yeah, across.
Oh boy. Cool. So there's 2 coming up together behind me,
Yes.
and the
There's 2 on the port, 2 on the starboard. You'd be looking. Actually, yeah, you'd be walking up, so you'd see them both ahead of you.
Well then, sure. Screw him. Can I don't think it goes around corners. Yeah, no, so I won't be attacking Sonny. Cast a very wonderful spell of mine, Hunger of Hadar.
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah. You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness, bitter cold, appears, centered on a point within range, which I've got the range. Sure. It's filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and stuff fully within is blinded.
Wow.
I create a warp in the fabric of space. The area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in there takes 2d6 acid, and then has to make a dex save or take another 2d6 if they end their turn in there as well.
If you cast that before, it really would have set the mood for Melody and the Captain.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't like it.
Yeah, where are you casting this?
In between them as they're coming up. So that
the captain's quarters are right behind it.
Oh well. I said, oh well.
Can I do it so there's like a little 5-foot gap between the door?
20-foot radius. Then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty much like the whole ship.
Does it go deep down?
I believe, is it a sphere?
Yeah, but like it doesn't say it goes around corners. I feel like most of the time they specify that, so I didn't know.
Let me look
Oh
it
my
up.
goodness.
It is a. like
Otherwise,
a
I can change my spell, but
It's Hunger of Hadar.
yeah. I figured it wouldn't go around corners because most of the time they specify that with things.
Okay, yeah. So the way it works is your point you picked.
Some
It expands out. We think like straight lines,
Yeah.
like a spider web.
pickled octopus.
If
tentacle.
no straight lines can touch the square, like they're blocked, then it does not reach those squares.
Perf.
So it doesn't go downstairs.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm fine.
Yeah. I was hoping for that. So wait, if they open the door, will it then expand inwards? Or like...
Is Hunger of Hadar a concentration spell?
It is.
Then yes.
Huh.
But for the moment, I'm gonna say you've cast it.
Yeah, I'm going for it,
Yeah.
suckers.
I'm not in it, so I'm okay.
I can see, darn. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'll just YOLO. Keep backing up. Back up enough that I'm not included in my own spell. Send that bad boy out.
This darkness just kind of like envelops the whole back half of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pitch dark.
Wait, so how close are you coming to me then?
Probably
Enough.
within about 5-10 feet. Okay, you blast that out. I don't think it does anything immediately. It's start and end of turn, right?
Start and end of turn. And then
And difficult terrain. And
Is
blinded.
there-
Next.
any way to like go up at all?
You could try climbing up the mast,
Yeah.
but there's no like, it's pitch dark. Like your
By
bubble kind
slurping
of covers up
sounds.
that thing.
Part of it?
Yeah.
Then I'll just risk it for the biscuit with the
With Zoraxis
You didn't know.
Zoraxis over here.
and sea serpent. Lovely.
And this lovely, lovely sea
Yeah,
serpent.
as you're backing up, I'll just hold up my axe so you stop and I just like, you don't want to get too close.
No, yeah, I saw that thing. I just, I also don't want to get too close to that, and I point at the spell I cast.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at the broom.
As this is happening, down below decks, this shark folk has the initiative on you.
Really?
Yes. Not only that, but you also hear this
Enjoy death.
clattering movement behind you.
Oh crap!
Something's like sliding and like almost like jangling on the other side of the thing. So other things have boarded beyond this.
Oh crap!
As he is going to take this sword, it is a scimitar, but it's enamel, like blue, like wave patterns on it.
Ooh.
I like a sword now.
Holds it up above him, and as you've like lunged at him, he's gonna cut down.
Ow.
Do you have all of your hit points?
Yep. It's a great way to begin the conversation.
Yes. Well, you want any more? It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of slashing damage, And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. As he slashes you, you feel like there's like spit in your mouth, but it begins to be like you're choking. Like there's like water filling your lungs, and you're able to like cough and like spit it out. But as you're doing that, he's going in for a bite on your neck.
I don't like that at all.
He's gonna go for a bite. He has advantage now because you're no longer at full health.
The shark. The
Oh!
Turtles.
That is going to be an 11 to hit.
No.
So, yeah, he bites into your shell, and you're able to kind of throw him off. That'll be his turn there. As the movement behind you continues, you are now up.
So he goes to the bite. I'm just going to catch him by the head and go, my turn! And I'm going to do a second level inflict wounds uppercut.
Okay.
I'm surprised I don't get a turn.
Not the first time.
18. 18?
18. 18 definitely hits.
40.
40.
Fourth level inflict wounds. Second level inflict wounds, but it's 40. Easy math. 20.
20 damage. Alright, as you blast this thing, wounds carve up on its body as it like shrieks. It is still alive.
Is he bloodied? Is he like very?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not looking great.
Can I like boxing kind of like maneuver my way so like my back is to the door so I can make a run for it maybe if I want to?
You're not ready for this.
The old-timey box.
Yeah, that's how we throw down where I come from.
Alright, that is your turn.
Most inefficient.
Melody is surprised, so does not do anything. Zoraxis, you are standing before the sea serpent. Crawls out, kind of like does the little like I don't know the Kingy door like it's like
I hate that. I have to get closer to be able to hit it.
you're within hitting range. Like,
Oh,
it's hanging. It's like
Smack
coiled around
that.
the actual like prow of the
Oh,
ship, like
smack
very
that.
flat.
Oh, even better.
Like a snake coiled around your arm, right? Like it kind of hangs off.
Bite it. With your axe.
Yeah, with the axe. Hunter's Mark.
Yeah!
It's like I'm a ranger.
Let's go.
None that I've ever seen.
And then first attack. With the
I didn't live long enough to use it.
Oh, that 16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
16 just hits.
Okay, good to know.
Slay.
Finding stuff out slowly. 14 damage to the first attack.
How much damage?
14.
14 damage.
Then
What kind of damage?
Magical, non-magical slashing?
Non-magical slashing, and I think Hunter's Mark is force damage.
It's just extra damage.
Extra damage.
But 14 is the total damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
What is it now?
I don't know. Next attack.
18 hit.
18 hits.
Come on. You
don't get Hunter's Mark this time, right?
What?
No Hunter's Mark this time.
Yeah,
First,
because it's the same attack. Or
first attack.
It's just for the first attack? Devastating. It's wrong the whole time.
I know, right?
What? Clearly, I was never a ranger. 11 damage.
11 to
25. He's dead?
If you're taking full damage. Yeah, you kind of cut this thing. You've made 2 little wounds on its
Little
neck here.
wounds. It's cute. It's cute.
As it kind of it begins to like make a gargling sound.
Oh.
So you can see water like rising up. Its neck starts to bulge.
It says nothing about first turn. It says whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Whenever you hit with an attack.
Yeah, you choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an
I
extra
knew I
1d6
was.
damage to the target. Whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Make me
And you have
another.
advantage.
Zach. That's an extra 6 damage.
You're welcome,
Let's
Hunter.
go!
There's 2 little wounds, but one of them's a little deeper than you thought. Zoraxis, that's your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Okay. With that, Mother, you're kind of in shock here. This is you helping
Nice.
him, kind of like not sure what to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Gildir is going to keep like fastening his kind of stuff up. Sort of kind of positions himself by the door. Puts his hand there. It's dark outside. He like, looks
It's
at
nighttime.
the 2 windows. No, it's pitch dark. Like it's like black ink
Magically dark.
has covered over the things. Yeah, and you hear
Slurping noise.
You hear slurping in like I think whales.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Don't. Don't like that.
Great audio.
So, he has his hand on the
Doing
door.
something wrong out there.
He has his hand like ready to open the door. This isn't like you don't know what this is.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
Nice. He is debating whether or not to open the door. He can make.
There's a window, you said?
Yeah, it's just pitch dark.
It's pitch dark out there. Kind of like Arcana.
He's lit some like very like fancy candles for you two, like mood lighting candles.
Oh.
So he's like, it's light in here at least, you know. You're not. It's not your turn though. He's gonna roll.
It's his turn right now. Did my turn already go past?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Surprise. 16. He's feeling bold.
That's unfortunate.
And
I want to go behind the door.
it's not your turn.
Well, I didn't get to go. Well, you can't do anything.
Surprise.
Oh.
Yeah. As he throws the door open, and darkness just envelops both of you. You feel something wet and slimy like rubbing against your arm.
And then the darkness enters in.
Close it.
Don't worry.
Close it.
Let me specify. Milky.
Yeah. Let's specify that.
Milky otherworldly tentacles rub against you.
I'm the milk god.
The first time he enters, does something happen the first time he enters?
Any creature that starts its turn or ends its turn.
Cool, so no damage has happened yet.
Not yet.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the
A
door.
creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex save.
Yeah.
He will then close the door. That takes his action.
Good.
That wasn't you either.
No.
Hopefully you're not Milky.
Oh.
What did you put in that cup?
No, it is the milk. No. He's just gonna, we need a way out of here.
This is your ship.
Yeah, this is my room. It's not exactly made for people to sneak in and out.
Well, that's a shame. Well, I guess it's also probably good.
Things to deal with later. In any case, right now, we're gonna need to make a run for it, I think.
Well, I don't want to go in there.
Well, whatever's attacking us, let's put this up. We're going to have to face it.
Well,
My
I can
crew is
probably
going to
do stuff from in here.
Like what? You can't see anything.
Yeah, but I have spells that don't need to see.
Like what?
Like slow. Just says on a point within range.
But we don't know what's out there. It could be my crew.
That's true. But we heard something. We felt something in the ship.
Yes, and we felt. I don't know if you felt that.
Well, I don't think I'll ever forget that.
That wet caress. In any case, things for later. As this is happening, my goodness, Sonny.
Mm-hmm. What's it doing to me?
Oh, it's already gone. It's a different creature's turn though.
Oh, nice.
You hear those moving around, and you just hear the faint grunts as whatever's on the other side of this curtain is starting to kill off the crew.
Okay.
You hear a little as something gets stabbed.
Well,
I'll make sure I have the.
do you think he knows about the bell? Go, Winnie, go!
Get him, boy.
As these things start to move in, you can't see what they are though, so no worries there. In which case, it is now the sea serpent's turn.
Retro.
It is going to arc itself, so its head kind of positions over top of Zoraxis and Feaolyn.
Okay.
It is going to use its breath weapon as it vomits out this blast of seawater. Call it rime breath. It's a 30-foot cone of cold. As it blasts down on the two of you, I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Come on, save. 19.
19, you pass.
Yeah, baby. That's 26.
26. You take half of 48 damage.
Oh,
24.
Damage?
Cold damage, so you quarter it.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 damage.
So it'll be 24 for James and... Did I say 10 damage?
What? Because it's 40.
48.
48.
48.
24.
To 24.
12.
To 12 for you.
12, yeah.
That escalated
Yikes.
way too quick.
As it blasts down, I won't roll for the recharge until the start of its next turn.
That's the snake?
Yes. As it's doing
Never do
that,
that again?
the 4 fish folk that you've got in your grasp here are going to take 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll that damage? And tell me what kind of damage it is.
It's
I
acid,
believe
isn't
it's well, it's cold to start, acid to end. Like 6 damage.
Wayne.
How much damage?
6 cold.
6 cold damage. They take the full damage.
Nice.
So of the 2, they've all taken 6.
So it's weird because they're like fish people, you know.
Fish
Live in the
people,
ocean.
fish people.
That is them starting their turn there.
Yes. They're also extremely blinded
And it's
They're
difficult
going
terrain.
to
and
stumble.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius, and they have how much movement? Spoilers.
And they're still climbing. So
Yeah, they're at the top. Like they were
okay.
at the very edge. They've got good swim speed, but their speed regular is pretty bad. They're gonna stumble around randomly. I'll roll a little d8 to see. One of them's gonna wander and doesn't get out of the darkness. One of them is going to get resolved in just a moment. 2 of them are in a moment.
3.
No, third one is going to.
fall off.
No, actually, the third one will bail. Like he's gonna jump. Or the fourth one will bail. Woohoo! So you hear a sploosh as one of them falls in the water.
Nice.
One of them.
I'll take it. There's one more turn of climbing again.
One of them stuck in the darkness. The other 2. What's gonna happen is they're gonna feel their way along to where they last saw entryway to the ship. The door. And they're going to. One of them's gonna get his hand on the door and
Do you
throw
not
it
go
open.
as a lock?
Not on your turn, maybe. As they're gonna throw it open and darkness just bleeds in.
My bad.
The little candles are just dwarfed immediately. Again, you feel that slurping, like, terrible. And neither you nor the captain are hidden, so they have disadvantage. But they don't. They can still make attacks against you. They can hear you shuddering.
Quiet!
He's touching me.
It smells like milk.
Melody, you're doing max HP right now. Okay. The first one's gonna make 1 bite attack against you. It's gonna be it's disadvantage. But they're both natural 3s.
Nice.
Bite attack. You feel like these teeth kind of crap at you. As it's gonna then make a trident attack against you. Better. You don't have any armor on right now.
I have my mage armor.
Mage armor.
Should specify.
Hey.
This is a 15 hit.
No, it does not.
Spear, and you're able to kind of like, whoa, out of the way.
Power of Jesus!
Going to go on the captain.
You dead?
No, we'll miss the first one. And we'll hit with the second one.
And he's dead.
Hang on.
I sure hope not.
I sure hope so.
That'd be really
Captain
awkward
has
for
taken
us.
5 points of damage. There's a grunt as you hear the captain get hit.
I mean,
At which point, it is now Plume's turn.
Okay.
Do something.
Good for Plume.
Plume sort of is like peeking over like the top of his little hammock. Sonny, I don't have a weapon. You saw what I can do with my face. Do you want to do that now or later?
You get the bear, please.
The bear, yes. He's going to roll out of bed. And it's going to
Release the bear.
open the book that shows him how much health he has.
Release the bear.
Because he is going to run through to get to the bear. And he will take an opportunity attack during this.
I believe in you.
Oh no.
He was brave at one point.
For like 3 seconds.
Plume has all of his HP.
Yep.
Creature rolled a 12 to hit.
No way.
He has 13 AC.
Woo! Let's go.
Oh, no, that's a natural 12.
Oh, shoot.
So he's going to get hit, which means he will have to make a save against drowning. Drowning?
Drowning.
Drowning.
I'm learning.
I'm learning.
You fail English?
That's impossible.
Impossible.
So hang on, he's gonna take.
Oh.
Is Plume dead?
No, Plume takes 12 points of damage, so he's bloodied. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Which is gonna fail.
It is a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
What's his plus?
He has a +1.
So he's dead.
We're rolling the tray here.
That's not one.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
You watch as Plume pushes past, dances around you, tries to duck underneath this thing's sword as it clips him in the chest. As he coughs up what looks to be seawater.
I'm not using Revivify on Plume.
We haven't really the effect. So he begins choking. While choking, he is incapacitated until the end of his next turn.
Just a temporary drowning.
Yes. When the effect. This is interesting because it's happening out of turn. It's not. If I'm the creature and I hit James chokes for a turn.
For a turn.
Fine.
He misses a turn, but this is his turn.
Oh,
This
his
is
turn
his
hasn't
turn.
ended.
His turn has not ended.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. It's just a very quick drown.
Yeah. He's coughing up. He's incapacitated. He loses his turn right there.
Okay.
So he's
like the Ring of
within hitting range. He's taken 12 points of damage.
Save my butt. Literally.
Plume's taken 12. He is now bloodied.
Oh wait, didn't one of those dupes end their turn in my thing?
Yeah.
Two of them.
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Two of them did.
Three of
Three
them.
of them did.
3 of them did. Please roll damage. For them.
Come on.
7 acid.
So 13.
7 acid, so 13 on 3 of them here.
Very nice.
So
It is now Lehem's turn.
Crush it, Lehem.
He is going to sit bolt upright. See that there's a fish person. See Plume's hurt. I'll save you!
I say nothing.
Shelled dragon.
He's going to throw a dagger.
Yeah, you're a dragon turtle.
Dagger? No, he's got a sling, I think.
Yeah. He's good. He's got this.
No, he doesn't. He never hits.
He's got this.
He never hits.
I believe in him.
I will throw my sling over my head.
No, you shoot the rock, not the sling. Hey! 17.
Yeah.
Plus -1.
Oh no, it's +2 bludgeoning damage. So he rolled max. So 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh! Is he dead?
Please. Get that kill, Lehem.
So this thing had 22 health. You did 20 damage with it.
Oh!
Oh.
I'll save you! Yeah! As it sails over top of your little daisy out, this kind of brushes the little petals of the daisy and it strikes it right in the eye. So there's this burst of black gray blood, and then onto the ground.
Does the brutality where it shows it bouncing around inside?
So, with that's Lehem's turn.
Look how simultaneous.
Nice.
Literally at the same time.
I'm seeing some gifts. On that note,
Yeah, but
we
I
will
won.
call the section there. I know, middle of combat. Gasp.
Just one more round.
One more round.
Yeah,
Time
come
to-
on.
One
more
more
round.
round. One more round.
One
There's a
more
thing on
round.
the other side of the curtain, and it's probably gonna kill me.
In that case, Feaolyn, you've just taken this blast. You need to get a concentration check. I
Yeah.
just realized. Yes. Technically, you should have done it before.
You missed it.
You missed it. That's on you.
Okay, we'll honor
You
that.
lost.
You have to beat a 12 because it's half.
Do I add?
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Yeah.
16.
Oh. Ni hao.
In that case, it is your turn.
Yeah.
I appreciate your use of this spell because it's one that I've never seen cast on.
It was the first spell I cast as Solomon, and they never
Okay.
did ever again.
Oh,
it was when
okay.
we were in the temple where you became the lightning lads.
Oh my
Weird
gosh.
one to cast.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, so I never, and plus I was a warlock, so it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
After that, I discovered Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
How high up is?
It's only 15 feet up.
Thank you. Thank you, DM.
Huh. I can't just center the point somewhere in aimless space.
It's dark, so you're not really. You're not given. Yeah.
And I would assume Oh,
What
well,
are you-
that
what
would
are you
hit us
trying to
anyways.
cast?
Fireball would probably light a ship on fire.
Yes. You can position fireball because it doesn't have to be a point you see. It's a point you choose.
Yeah, it can be in the air.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I get a ruling that I just know of.
Oh wow! I didn't even see that.
That's because Marco got eaten quite a few times, and with fireball,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Stomach burn.
Okay. Then can I put a fireball?
I think he did wall of fire
Behind
in
its
there,
head?
didn't I?
Yeah, just right behind its head.
Yep, this blossoming
Yeah,
orange.
they're-
Just,
It's heartburn. That's right. Yeah.
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Please fail.
I
Please.
have so many stat blocks open right
I
now.
was gonna say I'm like doing all of the. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is quite
It is
combat.
going to roll a.
Do I change the?
Are you doing something?
Well, I could. It's probably not resistant to fire, right?
Not
Probably
the
not.
water thing.
Yeah, I would assume it's
Probably
weak to fire.
might be
Cold, maybe resistant to.
but it
Okay,
might
yeah,
be-
then I won't change it
It might be
because I have the
cold.
transmute spell thing.
It is going to roll a 10.
Fail.
Ah, sucker! How many is this?
8d6. 8d6. So 8 damage. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't jinx.
Just
this by
pretend
saying
you're
you did
rolling
my
for
health.
stats or health.
Not health. That went terribly.
Not bad, not bad.
Very middle of the road. 3, 6, 10. So 10 to start.
How much damage did you do to it?
Oh my good lord above.
26, 25. 14 and 11.
19.
I think you did 6.
Yeah, 19 total.
19 plus 31 is 50.
There we go, 50, yes.
Okay. You blast this thing with a fireball, you kind of point your finger up and. Is that your turn?
I missed it.
Yeah, there's not really much else I can do.
Priest is dead. Sonny.
Bloom Lehem, you stay down here.
Did you fireball for one?
I think so.
And I pull back.
Just get back in the corner. Wait here.
You pull back the curtain.
Yeah.
Big Bear is sleeping, covering up most of your vision. There are two creatures here. They are, we're thinking rotten, again, that black gray color of drowned flesh. Bone exposed all along, so you can see the skeletal remains of these things.
Yeah, really.
Completely doused in seaweed and barnacles. The seaweed covers their faces like veils. One of them, its hand is severed at the wrist, and it's this shard of bone that it's pulling out of one of the crew members. Other crew members are frantically looking around, all around these guys, freaking out. Some are reaching for weapons, some are cowering, as they both turn to face you from behind the bear. It's your object interaction to flip the curtain.
Okay. Can I bonus action spiritual weapon?
Sure.
Nice.
Can I attack? I can attack on my turn, right?
Yeah. It's when you cast it, yes.
19 to hit.
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
It's 8 points of spiritual weapon damage.
On one of them, then?
Yeah.
We'll say number 1.
Sure.
8 points.
Sneaky thing. And then can I slap the bear on the butt?
That would be your action.
Get him!
Get him, bear! Get him!
Goes for a crewmate.
I'll roll on
Eat the fish!
Okay. Good news. The bear goes exactly where the priest would have gone. Bad
Hey!
news, it's right before you, so
Ah.
a ways out. Cool.
Okay, that's my turn.
On that note, Sonny, that's your turn. Melody, you have a turn.
Can I close the door?
Yeah, opportunity to close the door. And there's 2 in this room.
They see you. They see. Oh, I'm sorry. They just cover their eyes in modesty.
Oh, lady.
I'm sorry. We did not mean to intrude.
We don't go kill friends.
We will go kill your friends.
I would like to... Okay, I would like a clarification on a spell that I can cast in my mark. Can I cast it without the mark, or I have to use the mark? Do I know the spell, or I can only cast it through my mark?
It would be in the description. Oh, I have the book here.
Convenient.
Yes. This is your I can say this now, aberrant dragon mark.
Yeah.
All about that ever.
No travel.
Yeah, I think it says you can cast it through your mark.
It's giving me
Eberron book, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, that's it's a fun thing.
Alright, Aberrant Dragon Mark. This is a first level spell.
Yeah.
You expend a hit dice and roll it? That's your mage
No,
armor.
yeah. But okay, you learn that spell
Mhm.
and can cast it through your mark. So I know the spell.
Yeah.
So I can cast it without the mark,
Yeah.
but I can only cast it with the mark once a day. And my friend is not wearing armor, correct?
As far as I can tell, you can cast it as much as you want. It just costs a hit dice. It says when you cast the first level spell through your mark, you can expend 1 hit dice.
But I've already cast it today through my mark.
Oh, short or long
And-
rest before you
Yeah,
cast
so I've cast it through my mark.
it. Yeah. When did you cast it?
Probably during the short rest, it would have worn
Yeah.
off.
Okay, yeah.
But then, so I can cast it on my friend that is not wearing armor, essentially, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, as long as it's not concentration or...
No,
No.
it's not.
It's a range of touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah.
I don't even know if it's a range of touch.
If it's a range of
Oh, it is a
self-
touch, yeah. But it's, yeah. He's not wearing armor, correct?
Correct.
Don't put on armor, and I'll mage armor.
Boom, the shimmer goes over him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I will... You're gonna do so good and bardically inspire him.
Where was that 5 minutes ago?
That's good.
Is that your turn, Melody?
Keep saying such nice things.
He has a brace game.
And then I'm gonna kind of stand. I'll just stand beside him.
You're in a crowded
I would
area,
like to
so
stand so that I'm right in front of the door. So if the door opens,
again,
it
it'll be right
has
on
to
you.
push me out of the way to open.
It's gonna maneuver around.
Yeah. Well, it's basically probably just taking a step to the side because we're behind the door, right?
Yeah. Cool. So you're still in here with these two. Zoraxis, you're up.
I reach over.
I need you to make a concentration.
Yeah, for Hunter's Mark.
That's a 10 or yeah.
Yeah.
A Tanner.
We got this. I
10.
Ooh, only a 9.
Oh
no!
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark is concentration, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
But now it's your turn. If you want to cast it again,
No, I'm gonna look at this weird snake thing.
Smite him.
Smite him.
Vow of enmity on it.
Okay.
There we go. Vengeance.
Advantage.
What does that do?
I have
Advantage.
advantage on all attacks against it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Is
16.
16 just hits? Is Vow of Enmity concentration?
No.
It's a
It's a channel divinity, so it's just
Sometimes they have concentration.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Smite that boy down.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, we'll pump this, Mike.
Yay!
Yeah.
What is that? Extra D8? 2?
Yay!
Smote him.
Smote him upon the ruins of the sea!
Oh, if he's a fiend or undead, he takes extra, which
Yeah.
he's not.
Oh, it also
2d8, yeah.
extra 2d8 base, yeah. Smitty, smitty, smitty!
And it's only first level. I only have first level because we haven't had a full long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk, though.
Yeah, total damage.
15 damage to the first one.
15? 65. I assumed you could do that.
I was so excited. I'm like, a nice round number to add to.
19.
19. 19 hits, and then...
Oh, not 2, just 1.
Oh.
8 damage.
8 damage.
73.
How much is 73?
73.
Well done.
All right.
Is he dead?
He is now bloodied.
Ooh, okay.
With that,
It's a
Zoraxis,
start.
it is now Gildir's turn.
The captain.
He is now...
Gildir? We know his name.
Yeah, we did know his name.
Yeah, we already knew that.
No,
He
we
said
only-
at the table, my friends call me this.
Yeah, but I'm not his friend.
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah, me too.
I have good news about Gildir. He is going to deal 9 points of
He
damage.
finishes.
He
Good
will
news is...
Just he pulls his scimitar off of the table, one of his weapons, and just backhands the first of these sea folk. And just severs it at the jaw. It's just gone.
Oh, okay.
Second attack.
These are little guys.
He's going to crit.
Let's go.
What a champ.
Rolls minimum damage.
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Which is 5 damage. 5 plus 13 is
18.
Yes, that's easy. Daniel, you knew that. So it's still alive.
Lock the door!
And he will object interaction. Yeah, lock the door.
Nice.
All right, one less problem. That's his turn, though. At this point, the bear is awakening, but these two seaweed-covered folk, these Brinewalkers, are going to shamble forward. One of them approaching the bear. The other one kind of like looking sideways, kind of like doing a little towards you. It is going to reach and pull back.
That's not good.
The seaweed to reveal its face to you.
Ew!
I'm not into that.
It is like eaten and torn up. There are like fish bites all over it. The eyes, though, like bulge, untouched by decay. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
You got this.
This is against the frightened effect.
22.
22.
Get out of here.
Get out of
You are
here.
not magically frightened.
I'm just regularly frightened.
As it is going to make its way up.
As opposed to...
The bear is large enough that it can get to you without prompting opportunity attack. So it will...
Winnie!
It will make its way over.
You're going on the diet.
movement. This is the one that you heard.
Okay.
So it's now away from your blade. But otherwise, it's there. With that, the sea serpent is up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Back half of the turn order now. It has to roll a 5 or 6 to get its breath back.
Please don't.
Come on. I inspire it. Bless. Oh, too bad.
Thank goodness.
I'd be dead.
I can't wait to take its attacks, though.
So,
Please
do you take its attacks? Is that part of our immunity?
No.
Just checking.
I just want it.
Yeah.
It's gonna we
that'd
all
be a
know
great
it's
time for
gonna
you to
happen.
lie.
So it's going to start by making a bite attack.
Bless.
Who's it going to get? It's been fireballed, but it's also been hacked like 4 times.
And I feel like the hacking has done more than my inefficient fireballs. Yeah.
Zoraxis. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens, it hits you.
Whichever one it hits, I choose.
Oh. Stop asking him. Every time you ask him, it hits me.
It is going to attempt.
We did play rock, paper, scissors once to determine who got hit.
Yeah.
Its first attack is a bite attack. It's going to make it against you.
You're fine. Watch this. It's going to be a natural 1.
It's going to be a natural 1.
What's the worst? A crit?
Ooh, no, it's going to hit.
16.
Plus.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's got like...
It's a 23.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
I won't cast shield.
how much health do you have? 6?
6.
Oh, okay, well...
6?
I have 30 health total. It hit me
I thought
for
you said you
24.
have 15.
No.
Oh my goodness.
What doesn't matter?
What is your max HP?
30.
Okay, you're fine.
How much damage did it do?
It was... Oh, what was it? 12. You take 16 piercing damage.
Oh, you're fine.
And then...
And then 9 points of cold damage.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You need to hit 37. That was 25.
Yeah.
So you're unconscious.
So you drop unconscious as it bites you. There's the sharp pain, and then as you fall back, you feel the cold take you. As it lets you go, it gets to
I got
choose.
1 third level spell slot left, just so you know.
It gets to choose between constricting or just whipping Zoraxis with its tail. It depends on if it wants you in the ocean or in permanent biting range. And I'm going to say constrict makes more sense here. It's got a 20-foot range on it too, so you know, it's just kind of like...
You went down?
Oh, yeah.
3!
Nice.
Plus...
7?
I almost said 10 and it would have failed still.
So does light pour into the captain's quarters now?
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
light, but like the light of
You can
the
see
captain.
outside now.
Jesus.
You can now see Melody and the captain.
Looking down
This
at what
massive
you did.
sea serpent. The bleeding body of Feaolyn. Now the sea serpent attempting to wrap around Zoraxis.
Does this look like the thing you
Who's-
fought?
Yes, that's one of them. We will be hard pressed to win this fight. I'm not.
Just wait till I ride in on Winnie and save the day.
Yeah, ow!
As it's continuing to do this, coiling around you, but to no avail. It is now the shark folks' turn. One of them's dead. One of them's in the darkness, not anymore. It is going to. Well, it sees what you're doing in there. It's going to start running down below. to go look for its teammates down below. As far as it can tell, there's someone locked in the room with you. Zoraxis doesn't look like much of a threat.
Ouch.
Sonny, you can hear footsteps as one of these like fish folk, not quite the one you killed, but like weaker, more infantry-like, is like running down the stairs, kind of like snarling and looking at the chaos down here. That one's dead. The one in the room is going to make
Dr.
attacks.
House to the rescue.
I love it.
One second, this thing.
I can't do it twice in a row.
We can die twice in a row. It's going to make attacks.
I was
It's
hoping
going to-
my diamonds would last more than the session I bought them.
It is going to make a bite attack against the captain. Nat 1. It's going to make a trident attack against Melody.
Nat 20.
Nat 12. But that is a
19.
15. 15 misses.
Again, no.
And you're both dodging out of the way of this thing.
Go team!
When I sparkly like this, I feel so much safer.
Doesn't it feel great?
Yes, you should stay on this ship for longer. It'd be better to have people like this around who can cast magic. As that's
I can cast magic.
2 more quick turns. Plume is up.
We're not hot.
I'm
Beg to differ.
Have you seen that shell?
Especially after it's freshly polished. 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make.
Peace. Alright.
Bye.
Peace out, homie.
No worries. Take care.
Good
You got
luck.
two more actions to wrap
And
up.
none of them have to do with you.
Exactly. None of them can hurt me.
All
Yeah.
Lehem.
Lehem just runs upstairs and
He
punches.
rides Plume. What?
Plume is going to. He can do one thing. He will object interaction take a dagger from Lehem,
Nice.
and then he will throw it at the one that's approached you.
Thank you. Crit, 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 and do 4 damage.
That's a +4 to hit.
13.
13. Oh, actually, does a 13 hit?
I don't think it does.
It does.
Oh.
It does hit this creature. And this is the Brinewalker.
Yep. The Brinewalker.
Gross
3.
name, but I love it.
So it takes 5 damage.
So it's at 13.
13.
The Brinewalker? No.
13 damage taken.
Is he dead?
No.
Picture
Looking
pipes
not
of
great, but still.
I just
still up.
picture pipes of
Plume like desperately like threw that dagger. Doesn't want to get closer than that.
Okay, that's
Lehem
fine.
is going to take a slingshot at it. A slingshot at it.
Good one.
Oh, hang on. Lehem might have advantage.
Why? Pack tactics?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
he does.
What a champ.
It still definitely hits. D4. It's 3 + 2, another 5 damage.
18?
18 is what he had. Oh,
He was at 13, that
Just
brought it to 18.
Yeah. Cool. 18, definitely in the bloodied range. As he, daggers and stones are hitting it. The ham's like, "We've got this.
I love the confidence.
The bear's gonna get him too." And as he's like cheering that on, the bear begins to like turn, getting ready for its attack. We will open next set. Actually, Feaolyn, would you
Yay!
like to make a death saving throw
Oh.
on the tray?
Whew.
Nice.
Very
Okay.
nice.
With 1 success, that was a 13 you roll.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. There's that semblance of hope.
Maybe he'll pull
the,
through.
The heat of the fireball still cooking those
Warming
rosy
my
cheeks.
soul.
But as you're in that uncertain moment of recovery, and as the bear is getting ready to unleash its fury on the Brinewalkers around it, maybe the little infantry boy too. That's where we're in tonight's session. Who says we don't have tough combat every now and then? You know?
Oh,
Most of our combat's scary.
yeah. Considering I've gone down every session. You know,
Really?
Yeah.
It's not intentional, I promise.
I feel targeted.
On that note, thanks for listening.
Bye!
Bye.